Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy 10 a.m. Sunday East Coast time and 7 o'clock West Coast. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where for you guys to get up in here. Welcome to another Q&A Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you guys, I said 10 o'clock, so I'm going to wait a couple minutes for everybody to jump in here. Welcome to another edition of Savings Minus Debt, where the name itself will change your financial life. All you got to do is believe it. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. Welcome. This has been a very, very wonderful week for me. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. Broke a couple of my own personal goals, records, whatever you want to call it. Thanks to you all. Appreciate it. The reality of fitness. First to hit the like button. All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. I like that. I like that. Welcome, Reality of Fitness, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Quentin, good morning. Good morning, man. Hey, you know what? Reality of Fitness, now that I've reached the super chat qualifications or whatever requirements, it's just not a click of a button to enable. Now I got to go through this. I'm in the middle of this process right now, so I'm waiting for YouTube to approve something. And they've been doing it for the last 24 hours, so I'm waiting for that to happen. So, but I appreciate that, man. I like the new rules of this, though. I like that. You must have, in order to get super chat, you must have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours, at least to get monetized. So, and I can't get super chat unless I qualify to be monetized. So I like it though. It makes people, if they want it, they got to be passionate about it. That's cool. Good morning, Remi. Good morning. Quentin said, I'm the second to hit the like button. I like that, man. Number one and number two. Welcome. Thank you. And thank you for hitting that like button. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited about it, though, Reality Fitness. I am really excited about that, man. This past weekend, I got my 1,000 subscribers, and I got at least, it's probably up there like 5,000 watched hours now. My watched hours are through the roof. You know, people can't really see that. But the big thing is the watched hours. Okay, people have watched 5,000 hours of my stuff. That's just, that alone, that is just crazy to me. That's unbelievable. That you guys are letting me know I'm heading in the right direction. I mean, you guys can go through my videos and you see how many videos I've made without anybody watching, right? What's up? Good morning, best version. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. All right, let's get this started. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is LJ Young, and I'm a 100% debt-free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. I help people become financially free by helping them financially see. You can't see. Debt blinds you like this, right? You can't see nothing. Yeah, you can see, but you can see. You only see the things in the debt matrix. I help you see outside the debt matrix. And you're probably thinking, well, LJ, how do you do that? Mathematics. That's it. The math I learned in grade school. Math and money are one, like this. Math and money are like this. They go together. And the only thing that can separate them are feelings. When you get people's feelings in the middle of it, like boom, math doesn't make sense when people's feelings get involved with it. Never mix your feelings with your math. That's what I call glitches in the debt matrix. Things that don't make mathematical sense don't make financial sense either, but yet people still keep doing them, and they don't know why they're doing it. They just keep on doing it. I was one of them for the first 40 years of my life. First 40 years of my life. And then I couldn't put my finger on it, and then I just woke up one day. All right. And now this is called the SMD family, Savings Minus Debt family. This is where you get to come here and ask any question you wish. This is the place where everybody speaks or learning to speak debt-free. You can ask these types of questions that you can't ask in the debt matrix because they're going to think, oh, you don't know that, you're stupid, you should be having this and investing in that, and you don't know what to believe. Here is where you'll get the truth and not be ridiculed about it. You know, here's the answer, and every answer that is given will be backed by mathematics. You can double check on your own calculator too. You think I'm full of crap? Hey, open up your calculator app and run the numbers yourself. See what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Reality Fitness, welcome. Reality Fitness says, wow, that's awesome, but much deserved, sir. I shall catch up with you soon. Hey, and I'm going to be the first one to welcome you too, man. I support everybody that's going after their vision, their dream, their passion, because let me tell you something, you guys. There is plenty of room over here on this side. The 15% of us that are financially free, there's plenty of room. There's no competition needed over here. That's only in a debt matrix. 85% of people in debt, they got all kind of competition because they're just fighting amongst themselves. Once you get out the debt matrix, it's nothing but love over here. There's plenty of room for everybody. Plenty of money, plenty of room, plenty of business opportunity, plenty of everything. Everything. Morning Silent Rage. Whoa, Mr. Sonnen. Well, I got to put you up on the board, Mr. Sonnen. What the heck is going on here? I didn't even realize you understood what YouTube was. You know what YouTube is? YouTube.com and enter. Wow, okay, T Sonnen. T Sizun. T Sizun, welcome. Welcome to the SMD family. Welcome. Mr. Kojo, what's up? How you doing? What it do? What it do? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the SMD family. This is where we speak debt-free. The SMD family speaks debt-free. And you can speak about it openly. Man, I'm just spitting lyrics like that. Did you see that? The 50-year-old finance rapper. Okay? Because I can't. I'm too old to be a regular rapper. But I can be a finance rapper. I can do that. I can do that. Tyler says, baby steps. Baby steps. Hey, Tyler, you've been taking baby steps for a long time, man. I need you to put some strides in your step, okay? It's time to put some strides. The Scout, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, I want you guys to know, I set up an interview with the Scout right here. So tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern time, you will have a person online with me. So you guys just don't hear the words just coming out of my mouth. You'll hear from a person that has followed me. Will tell you themselves how their life has changed since their eyes have opened up. They can see this person right here. You let me know if you want me to use your name now, Mr. The Scout. Excuse me, Scott. The Scout. If you want me to use your name, let me know if that's okay. Whatever, but totally up to you. But he will be on my show tomorrow. Okay, please tune in, you guys. I want you guys to hear it from a person outside of me. Okay, because I want you guys to see what it's like from a person that their eyes have just opened up. I really want you guys to see. I want you guys to hear that. Okay. Before we get started, now today is just Q&A. It's just random. If you guys just jumping in, let me throw this up here real quick. For a free 30-minute consultation, all you got to do is email me right there. Okay. We'll set you right up. Send a date, time, and your phone number, and a good time for me to call you. I mean, yeah, I repeated myself again. Whatever, and a brief overview of your financial situation. And then we can get straight into it on your 30-minute consultation. Here's my Cash App. This can be done with payments or donations right there. There's my Cash App. And here's my PayPal for donations as well. I appreciate you guys all. Thank you, everyone that does donate. And thank you for leaving little notes of what I've done for you to change your financial life. Much appreciated, okay? All right. The Scout said, it's cool. His name is Ken. Okay. He will be on my show tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern time. Tune in. You want to be in here. You want to be in here. Okay. That way you can ask me questions of somebody that's been out of the debt matrix for quite a while. And then you can ask questions of a person that's freshly out of the debt matrix. Okay. I mean, well, not freshly, but I'll let him say it. All right. I'll let him let you understand what he's done, what he sees now, how it's done, blah, 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 and what I've done for him too. All right. Wild Tiger's in the house. What's up? Sean, what's up? Wild Tiger, aka Sean. I always got to ask everybody. You know, I respect everybody. Remi said bars. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Spitting bars. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm spitting bars. That's what's up. The reality fitness. That's lyrical finance with bars. I like that too. I be naturally rhyming. I don't even, hey man, sometimes I'll be surprised myself when I be writing these videos out for you guys. I'll be spitting out rhyme. I'll be like, dang, I didn't even know I rhymed there. Okay. All right. Yeah. See what I'm saying? The scout said, be there. It's going to be life-changing for sure. Can you please put your cash? Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Thank you for saying that. Let me do that. Where we at? All right. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right. Here we go. There's my Cash App, you guys. DTN, welcome. Welcome, DTN. DTN, good morning. Glad to see you. See the family reach over 1,000. That's 10,000, DTN. I'm not there yet, man. Oh, okay. You corrected it there. But hey, it'll be there. It'll be there. All right. That's just future. That's just future thinking. I like it. I like the way you think, DTN. DTN, my son Jaden gave him a shout out. Oh, tell your son I said what's up. Jaden, hello, Jaden. What's up? I'm glad your dad invited you. Welcome. Nicer's in the house. What's up? SMD family, what she really meant. Welcome. Check it out. Look at that. The scout showing some love up in here. Reality of Fitness. You see that? It's nothing but love up in this SMD family chat. Okay. All right. So today we just talk about anything personal finance. You guys can ask any questions of me, you know, how I got started or where I came from or whatever. All these questions are open here. So I'm going to start it out. I came up with a couple of things I want to start this out with. Okay. All right. Nothing. This is just random questions might pop up, you know, good, valid questions. So I am going to let you guys know how easy it is to become a millionaire. I'm going to give you guys the tools right now. All right, listen to me closely here. It's going to be real quick, okay? And easy. All right, when you hear the average, right? Like, hey, the average car payment is this. The average student loan payment is that. The average credit card payment is that. This is what that really means, okay? That's millions upon millions of people making the same financial decisions as one. Okay. So when you hear all this, the average car payment, the average mortgage payment, the average credit card payment, they're talking about those people that are thinking as one, right? And if this is you, you're part of the matrix. You're part of the debt matrix. Everybody making financial decisions as one, they live in the debt matrix. That's why they're doing it as one. The Borg, remember the Borg on Star Trek? They only listen to one voice. The debt matrix voice. Well, whoever voice that is, who's ever running the debt matrix, you hear their voice. Okay. Now, this is all you got to do. Okay. This is all you got to do to become a millionaire with a regular job. Forget multimillionaire. Okay. You need to get outside of a job to become a multimillionaire. That's not going to happen with a regular job. But to become a millionaire with a regular job, this is all you got to do. Do the opposite of the majority. Okay, here we go. Trillions in student loan debt. Pay your student loan off. Trillions in credit card debt. Don't use credit cards. Trillions in car loan debt. Don't finance a car ever. Trillions in mortgage debt. Pay your house off. When you finance things, check it out. When you finance things, guess what else you're financing? Listen to me closely. When you finance anything, guess what else you're financing? You're financing taxes. Taxes, people don't even want to pay taxes, and people are financing them. You don't even want to pay taxes, and you're financing taxes. Now imagine the amount of taxes you're financing when you finance a house for 30 years. People can't even see that. When you're trapped in the debt matrix, you get all this advice, right? You get all this other advice, but nobody tells you these things. When you finance a house, anything, but I just want to go to a house so you guys can see the expansion of it. You're financing the taxes on that house over 30 years. Now check this out. People don't really say that, but what better investment could there be than a paid off house? You control that. You know everything about that investment and you control it. A paid off house, that's better than any investment in the stock market, your retirement plan. A house? Think I'm joking? Here's another thing to go do the opposite. Go on your block. Figure out how many people on your block believe they are homeowners while having a mortgage. It's probably everybody. Do the opposite. Become a real homeowner. You will survive any economic crash. You'll be the last one standing. Why? Because you actually own your house. Do the opposite and you'll be rich. Everything outside of that, just think about it. All your debts paid. I'll answer the questions in just a second. I'm not ignoring you guys. This thing, imagine you're financially free, right? And a paid off house. Anything outside of that, those investments, outside of that, that's all gravy, baby. That's all frosting on the cake. Financially free, investing in all pre-tax options, 401k, HSA, Roth IRA, right? And then after that, and a paid off house, and then money after that, oh, that's all frosting on the cake right there, because you'll be financially free and know exactly how to pick a financial investor, a retirement plan person, a tax person. You'll know exactly how to pick the right ones. Do the opposite, and you will be the only homeowner on your block while everybody believes they are. Again, there goes the feelings. Debt doesn't care how they feel about it. The bank doesn't care how people feel if they're a homeowner or not. They don't care as long as they're making that mortgage payment on time. Put it this way. Say like you had a rental home, okay? Say like you had a rental home, and your renter was going around telling everybody and his friends and family in his circle that he owned that home. Would you care? As long as he was making that rent on time, you wouldn't care who he called himself, the homeowner, the landscaper, the whatever. As long as that's how the bank feels about you. If you're making mortgage payments, calling yourself a homeowner, stop it. Okay, let's get to these questions. That's just my rant for the day. Mr. Kojo says, how quickly should someone pay off their mortgage? As fast as you can. But first, you must be debt-free to do that. You must have money, like real money. If you're in debt, this is how you do it, Mr. Kojo. Add up all your savings. Add up all your debt. The name says it all. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have to pay off your house. So you tell me, Mr. Kojo, how much money do you have to pay? With the money you have today, how fast can you pay off your house with that? So you answer the question for me, Mr. Kojo. Mr. Kojo also says, do you recommend a 15, 30 year? I recommend a 15-year fixed conventional. How do you pick the right mortgage, Mr. Kojo? This is what you do. You walk into the bank, the biggest bank in your city, and you say, hey, big bank in the city, No, you don't have to say that. You don't have to say big bank in the city. Say it the way you want to say it, okay? You say, hey, what's the best? And you probably just look it up before you even Google them. Google say best mortgage rate on the market, whatever. And then you walk into the bank, and because you already know what the best mortgage rate is on the market, you walk into the bank and say, hey, I want your best mortgage on the market right now. Okay? They're going to give you a list of requirements. They're going to say, oh, you do? Okay, here's the list of requirements. You see those requirements? If you don't meet those requirements, guess what? You leave the bank and you don't come back until you do meet those requirements. That's the only time you're ready to buy a house. Period. Reality of, oh, that's Ken. Oh, he says talking to reality of fitness. All right. Let's see. That's what I'm saying, man. That's all you got to do, people. Do the opposite of the majority and you'll be rich with a regular job. Once it's like this. For example, people that try to sell you stuff, like sell you, hey man, buy this insurance policy, you can borrow against it and you can do this and that. You cannot borrow your way out of debt. Okay, stop it. Stop believing that they're just selling. I'm not against people who's trying to sell life insurance policies that you can borrow against, whatever. It's just business. It's nothing personal. I don't take it personally. They're just selling stuff. Okay. People are starting to come at me all the time now, emailing me, hey, check this out. You can be perfect for this MLM, this multi-level marketing, blah, blah, blah. When they're done, you know what I say? Let me see your personal credit report. You know what they always send me back? Their credit score. Hey, oh yeah, man, somebody here, check out here's my credit score. I'll be like, nah, that's not what I'm talking about. I want to see your entire credit report. I'm not taking financial advice from anybody who has student loans or older than their children. That doesn't make sense. CENTS. If they take offense to it, that's a feeling. I'm literally going to go like this. Why are you getting mad about my money? Take your feelings out of it, period. How you feel about keeping a student loan that's older than your children, you should be mad about that, not me asking about your credit report. Please remove your feelings, person. You want to do business with me, you're going to have to show me your personal credit report. Especially if it has to do with money, I need to see your credit report. All three: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. All three. If they got student loans, collections, what else is on there? Old child support money, all that stuff. IRS debt. I ain't touching you with a 10-foot pole. You need to fix that. Reality of Fitness says, I sure wish that I had met you long before I began buying my house. Hey, Reality of Fitness, are you still breathing? This is not the ghost of Reality Fitness, is it? Because I don't believe in ghosts. Man, it's never too late. I promise you, it's never too late to live free, man. It's never too late, ever. Turn that around, man. If you got an FHA mortgage right now, you figure out how to get out. First, be financially free, right? Let the house be the last thing. And then you figure out how to get out of that FHA loan into a 15-year fix, right? Because once you're financially free, Reality Fitness, you can afford a 15-year fix conventional. You can afford it. I promise you. And check it out. Reality Fitness, when you walk into the bank, and you're financially free, and when the bank runs your credit report, guess what? They are going to know that they're going to know that you speak debt-free by looking at your credit report. That's how they know. Like, for example, let me give you an example, Reality Fitness. Check it out. Say like, and I'm going to keep these numbers low so you guys can follow me what I'm saying, okay? So say like somebody saved up $20,000 for a down payment on a house, right? But they have $100,000 in student loan debt, okay? They walk into the bank and say, hey, bank, I want a mortgage. The bank says, cool, how much you have to put down? They say $20,000. right? And then the bank says, okay, cool, we're going to run your credit report. The bank sees they got $100,000 in student loan debt. The bank understands this. In reality, 20,000 minus 100,000 is negative 80,000. The bank must first determine if this person knows, does this person, this is the bank, does this person believe they have $20,000 or do they know they're negative $80,000 in the hole? This is how they can ask that question without even directly asking that person. Hey, we got an FHA mortgage for you. You can buy a home with the FHA mortgage. If the person accepts an FHA mortgage, the bank understands that that person doesn't know they're $80,000 in the hole, because only a person that doesn't know about mortgages would ever accept a FHA mortgage, would ever accept one of those. Those are only for people that don't understand or will not accept that they cannot afford a home at this time. That's how that works. See how I did that? So you walk into the bank, Reality of Fitness, you ain't got nothing on your credit report. You have no debt. They're going to be like, oh, that person knows. I wouldn't dare insult him with anything less than the top rate conventional mortgage. Because they know you're not walking into the bank hoping you get approved. You're walking into the bank deciding if you're going to do business with that bank. There's no, hey, I hope I get it and this and that. You walking in and say, you convince me that I'm going to do business with you. And you better give me the best interest rate. If not, I'm leaving. I'm going to the next bank down the street. That's how it works. Reality Fitness says, I am the ghost of the Reality Fitness past. That's what I'm talking about. Leave them in the past, baby. Leave them in the past. Okay? For real. Spitting bars. Any questions, man? Any question? If you just jumping in here, this is Q&A Sunday, you guys. Q&A Sunday. Q&A Sunday for you guys. Any question, any type of personal finances only, okay? No question is a dumb question. I want you guys to understand. You come in here, you're part of the SMD family, okay? SMD family, that means everybody's either knows how to speak debt-free or is learning. So you don't have to feel dumb that you did something you shouldn't have did. You might have just started financing a car last month and realize you shouldn't do it. This is where you're going to get the hard truth of how to get out of that stuff. Okay. All right. Remi says, I'm 21 and I have no money, just student loan debt. I will be graduating in the summer. I watch your videos to know the best financial decisions to make once I am employed. Thank you for these videos. Thank you, Remi. That's a very good question. And you're 21. Okay. Check it out. So let's see. You will be great. Okay, so check it out, Remi. You see how you're living right now as a student with no money? Okay, you went to college to get whatever degree you're going to get. You're going to land that good job. This is what I want you to do. Now, listen closely, listen to me closely, especially at 21. Okay, listen. Okay, nobody else is going to tell you outside this room. I promise you, nobody's going to, but listen to me mathematically. Okay, when you graduate, and you land that job that you went to school for with that degree, when you land that job, you continue to live like a college student. However you're living today, you continue to live like that until every single penny of that student loan debt is paid off. And this is why. Once you do, now remember, there's $1.6 trillion in student loan debt. That's like 45 million people. You pay your student loan off in your 20s. You will be immediately financially ahead of those 45 million people. You just catapulted yourself ahead of 45 million people that are in student loan debt. Did you hear what I just did? You see how I did that? That's true. And nobody will even know how you're doing financially well. You just say, hey, I just paid off my debt. They won't even understand what you're talking about. What do you mean? Everybody has debt. This is what they say in the debt matrix. Everybody has debt. How are you going to get a car? You can't buy a car without credit. You can't buy a house without credit. You can't buy a phone without credit. I mean, let's forget a house. Let's forget a car. Let's go all the way down to a cell phone. They say things like this. You can't buy a phone without credit. Check it out. This will catapult you way ahead of everybody. That's what you do, especially at 21, Remi. You will kill the financial game and you will be rich by the time you're 30, having a regular job. Reality Fitness says, lucky I did not get an FHA mortgage, but I still hate paying the bank so much money every month. Exactly. Excuse me. Just do this. Make sure you're financially free first, Reality Fitness, okay? And you will get rid of that mortgage so fast. And think about it this way, man. And people don't even look at it this way. Before, a house is the best investment than any stock, whatever. And you control this investment. You know this investment inside and out, especially if you've been living there for years. You know your investment inside and out. If you pay off your house, I guarantee you, Reality Fitness, you will be the only person on your block that can truly call themselves a homeowner. You will be a real homeowner. Thank you. Hey, Ken, thank you. The Scout. Hey, check it out. Ken, I ain't even saying anything fancy, man. I'm not even saying anything fancy. Not at all. I'm only quoting fifth grade, the math I learned in grade school. I want you guys, when you guys come in this room, I want you guys to hear something. Listen to me closely, okay? I'm not even saying anything fancy. I'm not. Remember the math and money games we were all taught in grade school? Hey, okay, here's $1. Okay, you add a dime. How much is that, Lonnell? $1.10. Okay, if I take away the dime, how much is that, Lonnell? $1? Yes, that's it. That's all you need to know. Done. Okay, you get your. I was getting gold stars all day, every day. We had speed tests on this stuff. I was killing the game, but yet I got out of school. I didn't use none of that on my finances. That's all conditioning. And I want, check this out, you guys. Check this out. Check this out. Let me throw this. Let me throw my PayPal up there too, because what's the name gave me a good idea with that. All right, let me throw. Here's my PayPal for donations as well, just in case if you don't have CashApp. Check this out. Now, when you come on the financially free side of things, right? Things just come to you. I mean, let me just tell you this way, okay? I'm going to just be real with you guys, straight up. I can see the whole economy. I can see how everything works. I'm going to just be real with you, okay? This is the higher level of thinking. I can see how everything works. I can see how our whole economy works. I can see it. It's clear as day. Nothing is hidden. I want you guys to understand this. The secret is calling it a secret when it's not a secret. So you call it a secret. Obviously, the wealthy did this. They call it a secret. People in the debt matrix believe it, so they just believe it's a secret when it's not a secret. It's just grade school math. And check this out. Have you noticed the price of cell phones are going through the roof? They're over $1,000 now. Have you noticed that? Have you guys been paying attention? It's over $1,000. Now, if the majority of the US are in debt and the majority of the US don't even have $500 in their account, guess what? They're financing them. Forget a 2-year contract. They just lock you into a $1,500 cell phone. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Everybody needs their phones. They're going to pay for that phone first. Believe that. Everybody's getting cut. Oh, man, I got to cut my electricity short. Hey, baby, we can't eat that meal this week. Why? I need my cell phone. People need their cell phones. You are not. If you forget your cell phone, you will turn around wherever you're at and pick that cell phone up, won't you? Exactly. And they know that. And if you're financing your cell phone, they own you. People are upside down on their cell phone. Forget a car. You thought a car goes down in value fast when you drive it off the lot? A cell phone goes down in value before you even walk into the cell phone store. You think they're making these phones overseas somewhere? You think they're paying $1,500 for phone? That's probably barely $100, probably $50. I hope you guys have noticed that. Remi says, I noticed. Yes, that's on purpose, Remi. They know The majority of people are not walking in the store and dropping $1,000 to $1,500 on the phone. That's not happening. That's not happening. But they have, and this is business, okay? I'm not saying anything negative about the cell phone company. Let me make sure I am straight with everybody in this room. I am not saying anything negative about the cell phone companies that do this. Those are feelings. Never mix your feelings with business. And when you get out of the debt matrix, you better copy them. 1,000 to 1,500, they're not walking in paying that. Guess what? They're financing the phones. And like I always says, guess what? They're financing the taxes too. So if a phone is $1,200 to $1,500, you're fine. There's tax on $1,500, and then the people are financing the taxes on the $1,500. Oh my God, these cell phone companies are killing the game. They're killing it. Nicer says, another thing I'd like to point out, LJ, about debt-free, and that is, oh, wait, hold up. You should squeeze your nostrils. You got a little, oh, I do? Oh, man, I hope not. Uh-oh. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. See, safe zone. Oh, you got me there too. I didn't read the last line, but hey, if it is, thank you. I need to get rid of it. Safe zone, SMD family. Detoxing from the blue pill. Salute, LJ. Appreciate what you do. Soaking it all in. Soak it up, baby. Soak it up like a sponge. I want everybody to feel this freedom. I want everybody to feel it. Humbled Homestead. Solid. Thanks for being a positive brother. You're welcome. Welcome. Reality of Fitness says the credit Cliques and money mobsters who work for the big bank shall come for you if you keep mathematically calculating glitches in their carefully established debt matrix. Check it out, Reality Fitness. I'm glad you brought that up, Reality Fitness, because I want you to see something. Okay, let me tell you something. They're not worried about me because people. Okay, check this out. Okay, the majority can't even hear me, and this is what I want you to understand, Reality Fitness. I'm speaking debt-free. The majority have no idea what I'm even saying. They don't even know what I'm saying. You guys don't believe me? Test it out. All you got to do is go out into the debt matrix, okay, and say, hey, you know you're not a homeowner if you have a mortgage. Watch their response. Even though the math will prove it that they're not, they still won't believe you. Or do this. Hey, man, I see you got the new iPhone. Did you finance that? Yeah, you know that's not your phone though, right? They'll look at you like you're crazy. Yes, it is. I have it in my hand because they speak debt. That's why they don't understand what you're saying. So the big people that design this system, they're not worried about me because I look at it like this, the reality of fitness. They're not upset. They're saying, welcome. I promise you. They see me. They're saying, hey, welcome. About time you speak the language. Come over here and look at all this money. Look at all this money. It's everywhere. Look at us. We're building big buildings downtown. We're lavishing them with gold and painting. We got too much money. Come on. You got to speak the language, though. You can't just come over there and not understand what they're saying. You can't come over there like that. Reality Fitness says, before you even walk into the store. Exactly. Before you even walk into the store. Hey, Reality Fitness, you walk in a cell phone store and crack your lips talking about financing a cell phone, you are already in financial trouble. And they don't stop there. You go into the store, you finance the cell phone, you're approved. They always approve you over the amount. You know why? So you can spend all the money in the store. So say like the phone's $1,500, you get approved for $2,000. Guess what you're gonna do? Oh, you're gonna get that cover. You're gonna buy some insurance. You're gonna get some earplugs. You're gonna do all that. You're gonna max it out. They know that. That's business, baby. That's business. Wild Tiger Sean says, I just paid off my $890 cell phone. It's selling on Amazon. Oh, hey, check this out. You guys reading this post, right? You guys reading this post? You see what I'm saying? It's selling for $178. I guarantee you the 178 is what it costs for them to make that phone, probably, if not less. When I go buy a phone, I wait, say like I wanted the new iPhone 11. I don't do iPhones, but say like I wanted that one. I'll wait a couple years and then I'll buy it on Amazon or refurbished iPhone off of Amazon for a quarter of the price, period, with cash. All the same guarantees, everything. I wouldn't dare, first of all, I wouldn't dare pay cash for a brand new phone, number one. I definitely, in the hell, would never finance one, ever. Look at that. I want you guys to let that soak in. If you're financing it, if you're making payments on your cell phone right now, I want you to go to the mirror and say it to yourself. Say just like this. If you're making cell phone payments right now on your cell phone, not the bill, the cell phone, I want you to go to your mirror and say this to yourself. I've been working since age 16. 16. I don't have $1,000 for a cell phone. Why is that? I don't have $1,000 for a cell phone? That's what you say to yourself. Use curse words if you want. Because you notice I don't really curse that much, but sometimes I'll use a curse word to express the moment. Just no different than a movie. Like if you're watching a movie and they're fighting or they're arguing, curse words are appropriate so you can get the feeling of what they're doing, right? That's not just cussing to be cussing, but cussing for a particular situation. That's this situation. That's when you go to the mirror and you say that. What the F have I been doing? WTF have I been doing with my money to where I can't afford to buy a cell phone? Cash? That's a problem. Reality of Fitness says, so that's why the reps look at me crazy when I paid $1,100 in cash outright on the cell phone. Yeah, for sure. They're looking at you. They're looking at you crazy. Number one, because that's unheard of. People don't do that. They just don't do that. They finance everything. They don't make money off of people walking and paying cash. Number one. Number two, if you can do that, Reality Fitness, cool. But like I said, what I do, I go on Amazon, look up the phone I want, and type in refurbished that model phone, and that's why I buy it. That's how I buy my phones all the time. Let me see where. Remi says, another thing that I see becoming more prevalent is Afterpay. Afterpay, Remi, I don't know what that is. What is that? I've never heard of that. Afterpay. Yeah, let me know. Type in there and let me know what that is, because I've never heard of Afterpay. See, they're coming up with new things every. Man, I tell you, man, you guys get out in this world, man. You get out of the debt matrix. The big boys will teach you how to do it. They will teach you how to sell. This is a big one. Let me give you guys a hint. If you guys want to learn how to sell, every time a commercial comes on TV, put the TV on mute and then watch it. Try to figure out what they're trying to sell you. Figure out what they're doing to sell people. It has nothing to do with the product. Nothing. They'll put a dog in it, a funny character dancing around in it. Commercials. When I watch commercials right now, they're almost insulting to me because they're made for like kids. Good morning, Wayne Omega. Good morning. Welcome to the SMD family. Yeah, save even. Hey, man, I commend you, Reality Fitness, for paying cash for your phone, but you can take it another step. Just do it off of Amazon, refurbished, whatever. They're just same guarantees. Phones. I've never had a bad phone. Yeah, and even if you did have a bad phone, you just send it back and get another one. I have an old Note 5. Check it out. I have an old Note 5, and my newer Note 8, right? So just in case if something happens to my Note 8 or gets stolen or something happens to it, I have a backup phone until my new phone comes in. That's it. Yeah, don't pay full price for phones anymore. Those days are done, especially if you can pay cash. Nah, you let people that in the debt matrix finance those phones. Don't do that. Six Sound says, how do you feel about the military? I don't really understand that question. What do you mean by that? Tell me, what does that mean? Like, what does that have to do with finances? That's my question. How do I feel about the military financing cars? Or what do you mean by that, Six Sounds? Any other questions? Any other questions? You want to see my entire credit report? Go check it out there. Go to my Facebook and go see my entire credit report. Go check it out. This, when you see my credit report, actually, let me do this. I can do that. I can show you guys right here. I forgot StreamYard allows me to do that. 1 second. Let me do this. Let's see. I did put it up there. Okay, there it is. All right. Let me show you guys this, okay? All right. Share screen. Nope, cancel. This is my credit report, okay? That's what it looks like. Your credit report will look exactly the same once you follow my plan. This will now be your new weapon of choice in the finance game. This is how you will decipher between the people that are talking crap about money and the people that understand money in real life. Look at all those beautiful zeros. Look at all of those beautiful zeros. Now I want you to ask yourself this, okay? Ask yourself, how come LJ is the only one that shows his entire credit report? While everybody else on the internet is just throwing out credit scores. This is my credit score is this. You notice, even with that, have you noticed everybody always tells you 1 credit score? When they know they have 3, why do they always tell you 1? Nobody ever questions that, right? Look at all those beautiful zeros. When somebody tries to tell you, hey man, you should buy a house, the rent same as the mortgage and all this other stupid nonsense, this is what you say when they're done. You wait till they're finished and then you say this, let me see your personal credit report. If I can see your personal credit report, I'll believe you. Hey, here's what you should do to invest in. Here, invest in this. You'll make some money. Flip that, flip this house and flip and flip and flip, flip. And when they're done, you go, okay, cool. That's fine and dandy. Let me see your personal credit report. Their personal credit report will never lie to you. This is why when you go to the bank and ask to borrow money, what's the first question they ask? What's the first question they ask? We need to run your credit report. Treat your personal finances the same way as a business. Period. This is the answer. You want to learn about investing? You don't really even have to understand about investing. The credit report will show you how to pick the right investor. Hey, investor, I see you know how to do this and that and this and that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me see your personal credit report just to make sure you're using the same advice on your personal finances that you're trying to sell me. His or her credit report will show if they're disrespecting their own money by having debt, student loans older than their children, collections, IRS debt. If they're disrespecting their own money, you better be sure they're not going to treat your money any better. If they're not even treating their own money with respect, you really believe they're going to treat your money with respect? They're not. They're not. That's not going to happen. Six Sound says using the military to get out of debt. I kind of hear what you're asking, Six Sounds, and let me tell you something. The military, that's just you're just what you're saying is instead of having a regular job, I'm gonna go into the military and get paid from them to pay off my debt. It's your choice. However you want to use, whatever you want to use to earn money to pay off debt, that's totally up to you. That military job at McDonald's, computer job, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's totally up to you. You can use if you want to use the military to get out of debt, use the military to get out of debt. Debt doesn't care what you do. It doesn't care the color of your skin, and all it sees is green. Okay, Remi says Afterpay is a financing tool used by companies. Let's say if I wanted to go online shopping and my bill comes out to $400, I can pay in installments of $133, which invites you to. Yeah, that's just financing. After they just renamed it from financing to afterpay. That's just financing. And remember, Remi, they're not doing that for free. Everything costs. Okay, everything's a fee. If you believe that, when you check it out, Remi, when you have cash, this is what you're not saying, and especially at a young age, I want you to see this. Now, listen to me mathematically. If the majority of people, 85% of Americans are in debt, they live in the debt matrix. 15% of us do not. People in the debt matrix don't know they live there. They always looking for money. They always have money on their minds. Okay. So when you're ready to buy something that you want, say like there's a car that you want, say like the car was $20,000. You look in the paper and find it for somebody in the debt matrix. They're selling it for a reason: loss of a job, divorce, breakup, layoff, whatever. It doesn't matter. Those are feelings. Whatever. It doesn't matter. They selling it for 20. You come up to them with $15,000 cash, maybe even less than that. It counts on how desperate they are. You buy the car under Blue Book, you drive it for a few years, and then you sell it at Blue Book once you're tired of it. And guess what? That means you only drove the car for the price of the taxes you paid on the car. That's it. So if you bought it for, say like they were selling it for 20, you buy it for 15. Okay. You paying taxes on $15,000. You drive it for a few years. You sell the car at Blue Book because you bought it under Blue Book. You sell it at Blue Book. Then that means once you sell it, you pay. The only thing you paid for that car was the taxes on $15,000. That's it. You didn't pay for the car itself. See how I did that? People in the debt matrix can't see that. You know why they can't see that? When they're financing the car, it's the car plus tax, and then they're financing the taxes on top of that at a percentage rate. They will never understand that. That's the language of debt free. That's what the S&D family teaches you here. Military is a service, not a financial gateway. Exactly. Wild Tiger is correct. So if you're going into the military to thinking that you're just going to pay off bills, you're joining the military for the wrong reasons. You can do that with a regular job. BMayes405, when I sign up next month, will you have a payment plan with your program? No, I don't have payment plans. I do not have payment plans. Nope. You got to pay up straight up, because this is the point of that. The payment, it defeats the purpose right off the gate. If I allow you to make payments, to me, that defeats the purpose. So I don't do that at all. Nope. You got to spend. This is what that does. Once you spend the money, if I gave it to you for free, BMayes, right? People are going to treat it as free. Not saying you in general. I want everybody to hear this. If I gave it away for free, it would just they would get it and just, I'll get to it when I get to it. You drop money, you're going to be like, I don't want to waste my money. I got to do this, at least try, right? But people will treat it as free if you do that. So no, I don't do payment plans on my services. Don't do that. But good question though, BMayes. Good question. Thank you for asking. Please hit the like button on the live stream. Thank you, Reality of Fitness. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Much thanks. Let me get over here. 1 second here. 1 second. You guys talk amongst yourself for a quick second. Trying to bring something over here. 1 second, you guys. Let me try to do something here. All right, Reality Fitness, you see that? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. BMayes says, not to you for my debt. Let me see. Okay, maybe I misunderstood what you said. When I sign up next month, will you have a payment plan with your program? Oh, yeah, okay. I think I see what you're asking now. Okay, BMayes, what you're going to do, I'm going to set up how you're going to pay your debts, right? There's going to be a structured way. I'm going to list them all out, and I'm going to say, hey, BMayes, you pay it this way, and then this way, and then this way. It'll be all laid out. you will understand everything I'm doing, everything I've done, everything I'm going to do for you. You will clearly understand, and everything I say will be backed by mathematics. So you're not just saying, oh, LJ just did it. Okay, he just told me I got to do this. No, you're going to look at it and say, oh, I see why he's doing that. Okay, that makes total sense. You're going to walk away knowing why knowing how and why I structured this for you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you. Dark Man Jeff, what's good, Lonnell? Just listening, enjoying the show. What's up? What's up, chat room? Welcome. Welcome, Dark Man Jeff. Appreciate it. Nicer says, I'm investing in myself with eating better to avoid health complications in the future. Complications that will cost money. Exactly. That's why I started Food Ain't My Daddy. I can't do any of this. I can't help you guys with debt if I'm laying in a hospital bed. I guess I could do it live from my hospital bed, but that would defeat the purpose, right? It would defeat it. You wouldn't even believe me if I say, "Hey, get healthy," and I'm in the hospital bed due to bad health. It doesn't make sense. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Today is Q&A Sundays, where I answer any and all personal finance questions. Okay, any and all personal finance questions. You guys are having some good ones so far. Appreciate it all. Thank you, thank you. Any other questions out there, you guys? You guys are coming up with some good ones. Man, I got tomorrow. I want to repeat this. I'm gonna have a guest on. All right, so you guys can hear not just me. You guys always hear me talking. A live client person that's is there with you guys that will even speak closer to you guys, so you guys can understand how his view has changed, how I've helped him just see. The crazy thing is this: I'm trying to just show you guys so you can just take off on your own to where you don't even need me. Don't even need me. Wayne Omega says, for some reason, I didn't get a notification for the show. And I have you know what's so crazy, Wayne? I don't know how YouTube does this, because I've had that happen to me too. I've had some bells on and I didn't get it. You know, are you choosing all? Are you choosing all notifications? Maybe that's it, because I've had that happen to me before. I'm like, what the hell? You know? Okay, Remi says, how long did it take you to become debt-free once you started pursuing your goal? I went hardcore, Remi. Now, mind you, I didn't wake up till age 40. Okay. And I moved from once my eyes started opening up, I moved out of my fancy high-rise apartment. I sold my Lexus. It was financed, of course. Okay. And I didn't own the fancy high-rise. I was just paying out my butt for it. Sold all my fancy furniture, sold my fancy bedroom set, and moved out of that and moved into a room in my sister's house. Everybody thought, since I was a computer engineer, everybody thought I was broke. I must have been on drugs. What's wrong with his life? I was telling them, I said, hey, man, I'm just trying to get out of debt. Everybody's in debt. What are you talking about? No, it ain't that, LJ. You're not telling us something. No, I'm telling you the truth. I'm trying to get out of debt. Then I just stopped talking to the people in the debt matrix, because you'll go crazy talking to the people in the debt matrix. They don't understand. So I went hardcore for it took me about 2 years straight. About 2 years straight, hardcore straight. And then once I was free, that was it. There's no going back. I promise you, you get out of debt, there's no going back. Remi, you're 21, so you probably don't hardly have anything really. But if you start now, right now at 21, you're going to be a millionaire. I promise you, you're going to be a millionaire. You stay out of the debt matrix, because nobody's really going to understand, especially at your age group. They're not going to understand what you're doing. They're going to see that you're always happy. You're not talking about bills and debt and student loan debt, because I guarantee you right now, the kids you go to college with right now, they're going to still be talking about their student loan debt when they're in their 30s. And you're not. That should tell you something. And that's just one aspect of the debt matrix. Just one. When you go to buy a house, You're not going to care about the sticker price on the sign that you see outside in the grass. You're going to buy tax liens, foreclosures, because I promise you, Remi, there's plenty of them. As long as there are millions upon millions of people believing they're homeowners while having 30-year mortgages, you will be able to buy a house at damn near any price you want. You're welcome, Reality of Fitness. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Dark Man Jeff. Lonnell, what's your opinion on rent to own? Nope. Sorry. Not doing any of that. No. This is why, Dark Man Jeff. You have no idea the financial situation of the person that you're renting to own from. You don't know what kind of trouble they're in. If you're renting to own and their whole financial life blows up, guess what? You're just assed out. You lose all your money. Ain't doing none of that. No, sir. Unless I can go to the bank straight myself and get a 15-year fixed mortgage conventional, I'm not doing none of that. No, sir. Not doing any of that. Good question, Jeff. Good question, though. Can't wait till I'm debt free so I can say SMD. You can say SMD now, man. Time Bandit, you're part of the family right now. But this is the only place you can speak debt free. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my 3 packages. Okay, so you can get it because you guys are pretty much the only people that will understand it. The first one is a financial plan based on all 3 of your credit reports. Okay, I look at all 3 of your credit reports and then I create a plan from that, because a lot of people don't even know how much debt they're in. They're just guessing. And anytime I ask, when we get on the consultation, this is one of my questions. Hey, how much debt are you in? I'm not looking for the number, really. I'm looking to see how you tell me. If you start out like this, oh, I think it's around, that's all I really need to hear. If you start guessing, because this is what it sounds like outside the debt matrix, okay? If I asked you, hey, what's 1 + 1? And you go, I think it's around, that's the same thing. Now, the package number 2 includes the first one, but it includes things outside of your credit report too, because there's a ton of things that are financially messed up in your life that's not even on your credit report. I teach you how to do that. Save money outside in these areas. Save money here is more money that can go towards your debt. And then that includes a 30-minute phone call the following month too, because you're going to have a lot of questions within that month. I tell people, write all your questions down, so when we get on that phone call, we can go through all of them. And then the last one is this. It's comprised of the first 2, but this one includes a 30-minute phone call each month for a year. And this is why. Because once you get out of the debt matrix, I promise you guys this, okay? Once you get out of the debt matrix, you're going to be able to see everything I'm telling you right now and realize that it was in your face the whole freaking time. You're going to be angry. You're going to think back at all the years that you've been messing up. This is what happens. This is the emotional part, okay? This is the emotion. You're going to think back at all the times you financed something, all the things that were straight in your face the whole time, all the people you were listening to, you thought they had money, they really didn't, and you're going to be angry, but you're not going to have anybody to talk to because the majority of people are in the debt matrix. That's where that phone call comes in. I tell you, this is what you do with that situation. This is how you handle that situation. Don't do that. Don't be angry. This is what you do. This is what I'm going to tell you. I walk you all the way through. Yes, for a year. It took me a year to break the conditioning. It took me a year to stop being angry at myself for making all those stupid mistakes, sitting 8 hours, sitting all day at a car lot to buy 1 car, sitting 8 hours at a car lot to buy 1 car. Do you know they only do that to people who finance cars? People actually prepare themselves to be at a car lot all day and think that crap is normal. They only do that to people who finance cars. Anybody that finance a car for 84 months and finance the taxes too, deserves to be there all day. Here's the salesman going back and forth to some mystery Wizard of Oz payment powers dude back there. You want to say to the salesman, why am I talking to you? Can we just get up and go back and talk to this mystery person? He's probably going back there just making a chess move. He ain't doing nothing for you. He ain't there for you. He's there for himself. It's business. Chiz Players. Hey, LJ, I just saw Amazon has a whole section of healthcare products that you can pay with your HSA. Oh, if you need it, so you'd be saving money because you earn the HSA money tax free. Oh man, that is awesome. That is a cool find, Chiz Players. I did not know that. For those of you guys that don't understand, if you use your HSA, right? It's like double dipping. Whatever amount that you put in your HSA, say like you maxed out your HSA for $3,500, okay? You get to take that $3,500 off your taxable income for the year. That saves you money in taxes. And number two, when you use your HSA money or your HSA card, you're using 100% of the dollar. No taxes have been taken out of that money. So that's like the government saying, hey, since you participated in this program we created, we're going to help you pay for your out-of-pocket medical expenses by allowing you to use a whole dollar, not money that has already been taxed once. So because people that pay for out-of-pocket medical expenses, they're not really paying with the whole dollar. They're paying for 70 cents of that dollar, right? They have to come up with another 30 cents. You see what I'm saying? That's all money in your pocket. Hey, thanks for sharing that, Chiz Players. I did not know that. Cool. Remi says, yes, simple life is the best life. Will never live above my means. And check it out, Remi. Check this out. I want you to don't put that in your head, like living above my means. Let me share this with you so you understand. When you're financially free, life is not expensive at all. Nobody will even be able to tell you what you're doing is you're not living above your means. You're living below what the debt matrix believe the means is. That's the best way I can explain it, because life is not expensive. Like right now, I'm probably living off of $30,000, $35,000 a year. Now, according to Google, according to the average, if you're making $30,000, $35,000 a year, you're poor, you're broke. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. If you're in debt making $35,000 a year, you're poor. But if you're financially free, that's not true. I promise you that's not true. I promise you. Reality of fitness, that makes mathematical sense. Exactly. Reality of fitness. And if it doesn't make mathematical sense, it doesn't make financial sense either. CENTS. The Scout says, LJ just dropped some more dollars on my loan today. Oh, just drops. Oh, okay. You just dropped some more dollars on my. Okay, I thought you were about to say Jim. Still focused. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get rid of that. You already know, Ken. No, you already know. You already know. You already know what to do. You ain't going back. You'll never do that again. I promise you. That'll never accidentally happen again. Once you're financially free, I promise you guys, you will not accidentally walk on. I'm not saying this is Ken, but I'm saying in general, you will not accidentally walk on a car lot and finance a car. That doesn't happen. I don't care your situation. You will never do that. You'll figure it out. I promise you. You'll figure it out. You'll never accidentally finance a car for a person. Hey, man, can you help me out? No. Can you finance a car for? No, I'm not going to do any of that. No. Oh, you're so mean. So what? That's how you feel. I'm sorry you feel that way. Figure out why you can't finance a car yourself. And that'll be I can help you figure out why you can't finance a car. Let's do that. They're probably going to say no. If somebody come to ask you, hey, can you co-sign for a car for me? You say no, but I can help you figure out why you need a co-signer. They're going to say, nah, I don't want to hear all that. Okay. All right. Have a good day. Nicer says, yeah, it seems the only people who grasp the debt-free language are people with a proactive mindset. Exactly. Nicer, check this out. They already got to be, these are the people I know that I catch, okay? The ones that they realize something is wrong. They realize, man, no matter how many raises I get, I'm still in the same situation. 5 years ago, I was making $50,000. This year, 5 years later, I'm making $100,000 and I'm still in the same financial situation. What is wrong? What is going on? I can't. Hey, person, Do you know that? Nah, man, you know, credit is the way it is, and you got to live by credit and this and that. No, that's not the answer. Oh, maybe you should lower call your credit card company, see if they can lower your percentage rate on your card. No, that ain't the answer. This is when they come here. This is where I help them. They come here. I give them the answer. Here's the link to the Amazon and HSA section. Cool. Darkman Jeff says, thinking about moving in with my moms in order to pay these debts. And this is how you do it, Darkman Jeff. This is what you do, okay? Do it. Don't care about what any of your friends think, say. Oh man, Jeff's living with his mama. This don't listen to any of that. That's debt speak. Okay. And when you go to your mom's house, you pay half the rent. And this is what you do. You set that rent up to be automatic. You don't want her asking any question. Hey, where's the rent? How come it's not on time? You set that up in your bank account to make it automatic. It's there. It's in her account on the first of the month. First of the month. You don't even think about it. That way she won't say nothing. Even if she says, hey, honey, you don't have to pay me rent. Pay her rent. Do it. Do not take no for an answer. Pay it. This helps you and her. Nicer says they call it poverty to get people in their feelings and buy stuff they can't afford. Exactly. That's how they get people to buy anything, Nicer. That's what you learn from the big boys. When you create your own business, Nicer, that's what you must do. Use the people in the debt matrix. You use their feelings to get them to buy stuff. Millions of people believe they need a credit card for emergencies. They don't understand that. That's just a feeling. Never once stopping to say to themselves, how come I don't have my own money as an emergency? See what I'm saying? They don't know. The Scout says, LJ, about to drop off in a few, but we'll be back on tomorrow on the show to help assist. Of course, be downloading the rest of the show. Hey, check it out, you guys. So you guys realize the Scout's going to be on my show tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern time. I'm going to send out some note. I'm going to make some memes and throw it out there so you guys don't forget. Don't forget to hit that reminder. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe, right? Hit that like, get those likes up so you guys will get the notifications. Please don't miss this show tomorrow. This is just one of my first guests. I'm going to bring on a few people. And for those of you guys that want to be on the show, email me. Let me know. Okay? Let me know. Email me here. Okay? Email me and let me know you want to be on the show. We set up a date and time so you can either talk about your situation. You could talk about how I've changed your life, how I've opened your eyes to anything. I want other people to hear from regular other people. Everybody know I'm financially free. That's why I even started this channel, right? But to hear from another person closer to your situation is like different, better. Okay. All right. Any other questions going? Let me know. Any other questions? Today is your day. If you're new to the channel, ask away. Even if, check it out. If you came to this channel and say like you don't even agree with what I'm saying, you can say it. As long as you do it respectfully and we can have a cordial conversation. You can come and say, hey, you know what? I don't believe in what you. I mean, if you say it though, you're gonna have to prove it with mathematics though. I want you guys to understand. If you disagree. If you come in this channel and you disagree with what I'm saying, you can't just say, hey, I don't like that. That's wrong. You got to prove it with mathematics. You can't just say it. Okay. You're going to have to say it to me. Okay. Now show me why you disagree or whatever. Right. So that's all. All right. I don't want everybody thinking if you say something against me, of course, disrespectfully, that's going to be different. But if you say it just professionally, hey, we can do this. It's not a big deal. Because when you guys, one day, mark my words, I want you guys to listen to this. One day, you guys are going to see me on stage somewhere. I don't know whose stage, but somebody's stage, and they're going to put me against a panel of people that probably are against what I'm saying or whatever. Let me tell you something. I'm always going to win. You know why? Because math is on my side. Math will always be on my side. And I want you guys there watching. I want you guys to see me on the stage sitting up there, and I want you to look at my face and be like, man, LJ ain't even nervous. I'm not going to be nervous for what? Math will always prove me right. I'm telling you guys, I'm not saying anything special or spectacular or magnificent. I'm not. 1 + 1 will always equal 2. Always. Thank you, Wayne. You know what? I am creating. YouTube is the biggest stage in the world right now. Okay. I believe YouTube is the biggest stage in the world right now. Okay. But I want to be on when I start traveling, when I start going on tours, right? I'm going to be on a big stage. You know, you ever watch those Dave Ramsey? He travels and does these money, something, whatever, right? That kind of stage. That's what I'm talking about. I hope to be on the stage with him. Dave Ramsey is my mentor. He's the one that got me out of the debt matrix, Dave Ramsey. I had nobody to ask when I was in debt. I just knew something was wrong, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I found Dave Ramsey, and he cleared me, and he helped me get out of this. And then once I got out of the debt matrix, I just took what I learned from Dave Ramsey and put LJ Young's spin on it. I just added some flavor. I just added a little extra seasoning on it, and now Savings Minus Debt is born. So you guys learn from me. Learn from me. You take it from me, and then you add your own twist on it. You add your own name to it. When you're on this side of the game, it's not, don't think it's disrespectful, it's stealing or whatever. It's not doing any of that. There's plenty of room for successful people over here. There's no competition. We learn from each other. Hey, what'd you do? Okay, cool. Thanks for that. I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to add my own flavor to it. So, I mean, you can't just directly copy somebody. That's disrespectful. But if you take it and put your own twist on it, it's not copying. It's your flavor of it. See what I'm saying? Nice. Said you're going to be on the base like Malcolm X and James Baldwin did back in the day. You know, you know what? You're right, Nicer. That's what it's going to feel like. It really is going to feel like that. I'm going to open some eyes up on the stage. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. I'm going to open up some eyes on the stage. You see the things I say to you guys right now, and it'll catch you. You'll be like, damn, I never looked at it that way. Damn, I never looked at it that way. Damn, I never looked at it that way. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I promise you. Exactly, Time Bandit. You can be everywhere at once on YouTube. You're right. But hey, check it out, Time Bandit. It's nothing like meeting people in person. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like, for example, let me give you an example. 5 years ago, I did a commercial with Russell Wilson. He's the Seahawks. He's the quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. I did a commercial with him. Right. And I wanted to see if he was like the person I see on TV, right? Is he that same person? And he was cool as cat, cool young dude, man. He wasn't like, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Russell Wilson and you're not. He was nothing like that. It was like, hey, what's up? We was doing we did about 3 different commercials that day. And I remember during one of the commercials, during the setup of one of the commercials, his current wife called him on the phone and they were talking, and it's like he turned the phone around. They did a FaceTime. They're like, hey, say hi to everybody. Everybody's like, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, where's she at, man? He's like, oh, she's overseas doing a commercial or whatever he's talking about, right? That was cool. You know, people are like, oh man, did you get his signature? I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't follow sports. I just admire what he's done. Period. I just don't look at him like, oh my God, he's a god. He's Russell Wilson that went after his dreams and got him. That's all. Now it's my turn to go after mine. See what I'm saying? Quentin says, if I'm not mistaken, I think Dave Ramsey is coming to the Mount Pleasant area in a few weeks. That's cool, man. You know what? If I could go and see him personally and talk to him personally, I would probably go. But I have really no reason. I mean, that would be nice to go. Thanks for telling me that, Quentin, because I might go to his show. I'm gonna look that up too, just to see how he does it, because that'll help me plan out what I'm gonna do when my events come. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for letting me know that. I appreciate that, Quentin. Remi, you're already on Dave Ramsey's level. LOL. The only people I look to for advice are are you and him. You just need the following, which will come soon. Exactly. It's like this, Remi. Like, you're 21. Okay, you're brand new to earth. Okay, I know everybody else looks old, but remember, you're young. You're just young. Everybody's not old. Okay, you're new to earth, right? So Dave Ramsey is older than me, so he's been at the game before I was born. Okay, now I just got to catch up. And every show I go to, I'm gonna make sure everybody knows who started me. I will always give respect to the person that helped me get started. He doesn't know he personally started me. He doesn't say, "Hey man, I helped Lonnell Young get started." That doesn't happen, right? He doesn't do that. But what I'm saying is that because he doesn't know me yet. I guarantee you this. He's got people looking. I guarantee you I've been brought up to him. Guaranteed. Now, I don't know that personally. Like, I can say that, but I guarantee you somebody has brought my name up to him. Guaranteed. He'll know me. And that's not even bragging. I'm just saying he's going to know me. Thank you, Nicer. Get them likes up. Subscribe. And I want to thank everybody. First of all, I want to thank everybody. This has been a momentum. This has been a high week for me. Check it out. I reached 1,000 subscribers. Okay. Over 1,000 now. And this last video I did with Omi in the Hellcat, that thing's almost up to 2,000 views within a little over 24 hours. I've never got that many views in one video. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All thanks to you. And I really, check it out. I really want to write a book, but I'm going to need you guys' help. I need you to get the word out of who I am. You got to get it out there. Try to have people come here and have them be part of the SMD family, SavingsMinusDebt family. Because I can't write a book. If I write a book, nobody's going to buy it or read it. So I just wrote the book. I just write the book for myself. I want to do that. Okay. Good morning, James Maggs. Good morning. Question for you, LJ. I'm thinking about ditching my one-room apartment and moving in with roommates to save money. Any recommendations on how to find a place? Maybe Craigslist? James, this is what I suggest. Do what you're doing. You do whatever it takes to reduce your income to get out of debt. You do whatever it takes. Don't worry about what anybody says, why you're doing it. Oh, James is broke. That's why he can't afford this. That's all debt. That's people in the debt matrix that says things like that, okay? That's debt speak. They don't understand why you're doing it. Don't waste your breath explaining it because they don't understand debt free, okay? Now, if you're you're getting out of debt, so you're doing the right move right now. But when it's time, when you're financially free, oh, no, let me not skip that. Okay, this is what I suggest. I suggest look for somebody maybe renting a room in their house. Maybe they have a big house, right? Because a lot of people doing that, renting their homes, either doing it for money or because they have to, right? They might be in financial trouble, so they got to rent out some of these rooms. You're going to get a good price. All you got to do is listen to their story, why they're renting out a room. Usually if they give you a financial story, they're telling you they're in financial trouble, they will accept your rent, right? Those are good. I mean, find a good spot that you know you can be there at least a year or two, or however long it's going to take you to become financially free. You will know that, James. Find a place to say, hey, okay, I'm gonna rent from you. All right, cool. I'm gonna be here a couple years, whatever. Is this cool? You're gonna be here a couple years? You ain't selling this house anytime soon then, right? No, but believe me, there's more people out there renting rooms for that reason, okay? Remi says he will, without a doubt. Okay. For sure. I know he will. I know he will. He'll see me. If he don't know about me right now, people with passion see other people with passion. People with passion see when somebody's passionate about something, it's constant. It's consistency. It's not sporadic. You guys see me. I might not come on every day, but I come on just about almost every other day. Right? Thank you, Nicer. 1,000 subs. You're right. It takes I'm trying to get my super chat on. It's a process. It ain't easy. You just don't reach 1,000 and click enable. It just does. It's not that quick. So I'm still waiting on it. Okay, Wayne Omega says because Omi was trending, using trending topics applied to them. Yep, you're right too. You're right about that, Wayne, because it was trending. And anything, and if you guys come across some stars that are getting in financial trouble, that's my thing. Now, relationships and all that other stuff, I'm not really talking about that. I only talk about things I can speak of, especially financially. I can speak mathematical facts about that, okay? And I can just point out the things that are being said and what they might have made a mistake on or whatever, right? That's my thing. Because somebody, let me correct that. My woman, she got mad because I said somebody brought the Omi topic up to me. My woman brought up the Omi topic for me. She brought that up. She brought that up, and then I got all over it. And then bam, here we are almost 2,000 views later, 24 hours. That's just crazy to me. Crazy. Thank you, Reality of Fitness. I appreciate that. That's my Cash App. That's my Cash App. There we go. And you're right, Wayne. You're right. It's the energy. You see what I'm bringing you guys? I want you guys to see that I'm not joking about this. I'm going to do this until I'm dead. I'm going to do this until I'm dead. You know how I know this? Because math, listen to what I'm saying, because math will never change. Math is going to be the same until I'm dead. It doesn't matter what year. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter the time in the year. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which decade. Math is still going to be math. 10 years from now, 1 + 1 is going to always equal 2. I'm telling you guys, let me tell you guys something. Somebody, listen to me. 21-year-old Remi, listen to me. Somebody designed this system. Once you get out of the debt matrix, this is clear. You get out of the debt matrix, this is how you will look at, instead of looking at taxes like this, like everybody in the debt matrix. Oh my God, I can't stand taxes. Taxes are too high. They're keeping us down. They're keeping us in poverty. It's tax this, tax that. Once you get out of the debt matrix, your whole attitude changes. It's like this. Oh, that's why taxes are in place. Oh, that's why you'll go to prison if you cheat on your taxes. Oh, think about it. You can owe hundreds of thousands of dollars your whole entire life to a student loan, but you can't do that with IRS debt. How come? Once you get out of the debt matrix, you'll see why. I totally see why. Don't cheat on your taxes. When people do, let me tell you something. When you cheat on your taxes, and I'm going to tell you something. If this is you, it's obvious that you're cheating on your taxes. It's obvious that you're cheating on your taxes. People in debt have a pattern. They just think, first of all, they think about themselves. They don't think about being as part of, people that are in debt, they don't really realize they're part of the collective. Okay. They think whatever they're doing as an individual, not realizing they're doing everything the same as part of the collective, as part in the debt matrix. You're all one. You're just doing it. You're doing it in a different way, but you're doing the same thing. That's obvious to see. And when you don't see what you're doing, if this is you, when you don't see what you're doing, you think about yourself and you just think it's individually you. It's not. You have a pattern and it's easy to see. You would not want me to be an IRS agent. I promise you, you would not want me to be an IRS agent. I would kill that. I would kill that position. I would kill it. No, I'll never probably be one, but I would kill it. It's so easy. Never cheat. And check this out. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Have you noticed? Listen to this. Have you noticed on the W-2 form? Have you guys noticed that tax exempt box? Have you guys put some ones up if you guys noticed that? You noticed on your W-2, is it W-2 or no W-4? Your W-4, they had that tax exempt box. Come on, put up some ones. I want you guys. And if you know, put up a 0 if you've never heard of it. Put up a 1 if you have. Okay. You guys still out there? I don't see nobody texting. Hope you guys are still there. Oh, I hope this is coming through here. Let me make sure this, or is it late? 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna make sure this streaming service is doing it right because I am not seeing anything. Let me see the timing. That's weird. I see on the regular YouTube screen that there's some ones up there by Nicer and Wayne, but I don't see it on the streamer. Okay, I'm gonna use the other screen. All right, check it out. I see you. I see you. One of my. Wow, what's up with that? Let me switch this. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's finally coming through. It was late. I'm sorry, you guys. It was late. All right, check it out. I believe, now this is my opinion, okay? Because I'm starting to see more of this. I'm starting to see more of this. I'm starting to see more and more people check that box of being tax exempt. You ever wonder why it's so easy? Because only people in the debt matrix would ever check that box. Because they already believe taxes are the reason that's keeping them down. If they check that box, oh man, I'll check it. I'll catch up later. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. That's a trap. Only people in the debt matrix would fall for checking that box. If this is you, you better uncheck it as fast as you can. Uncheck it. Especially if you're in debt, you better uncheck that box. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You will be a slave to the IRS. You will be a slave. By checking that, by you even say like this, by you even thinking about checking that box, you're in financial trouble. That's why you're thinking that. Why they make that box so easy, I have no idea. I think this is my opinion. I think so they can make more slaves. You check that box, this was going to happen. You check that box. This is what people in the debt matrix think. They check the box, they get away with it for a year. And this is what they do. Instead of taking that money saved to pay off debt, guess what they do? They adjust their life to not paying taxes, and then they go finance more things. And then 1 year they get away with it. The IRS doesn't come knocking. The IRS is just letting you bury yourself. That's all they're doing. They're just letting you bury yourself. And then get away with it year number 2. Cool, man. They must not know. Then people in the debt matrix start thinking this. Oh man, there's so many millions of people in the world, in the United States. They won't be able to catch just lonely on me. That's you. That's what you think. Not realizing there's millions of other people checking that same box like you. And then year number 3, guess what? They come knocking on the door. Hello, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, it's the IRS. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're surprised we're here? Why are you surprised? Did you check that box? Yeah. You haven't been paying taxes? No. Okay, well, now you are, plus penalties and fees. If you don't, you're going to prison. You know how many people do that? You guys don't even understand how many people check that box. You guys don't even get it. Don't ever check that box, ever, especially if you're in financial trouble. Wayne says, one of my employees tried to put that and apply his LLC for payment. One of my employees tried to put that and apply his LLC for payment. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Wayne. What do you mean by that? Put that. Life for a business. I put 10 exemptions. I pay taxes at the end of the year. It takes out less taxes every paycheck. Yeah. Exemptions. Yeah. That's different. That's different than being exempt. There's a box you can check to say, be exempt from all taxes. All right. Now, if you do it right with the 10 exemptions, hey, you know how to what's called flatten your paycheck. I get it. Right. I get it. I keep mine within $500, give or take. Okay. $500 I pay or $500 they give. If I can get it down to $100, I'll be awesome. Right. But I'm much deeper than that. I just go, I find all the things, the deductions I could possibly can. Everything. Thank you, T. Cizon, for the 1. I didn't know you were still there. Life for a business. I use the addition income for investments. Now, That is awesome. That is awesome. Now, are you financially free, life for a business? Personally, are you financially free? Non-exempt. There it goes. Non-exempt. That W-4. People check that box and say, I'm exempt from all taxes. Why? I remember when I was working and I would see that on my W-4. I used to always, and this is when I was in debt. I used to always see that box and say, why is that box there? That makes no sense. Everybody knows that you must pay taxes. Why is that box there? Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's a legal reason, okay? Go see a tax person, go see a professional tax person and ask them, why is that box there? They will give you a legal response. I'm saying from a debt-free perspective, I think it's a trap. If you get in so much debt and you believe taxes are the reason that's keeping you out, and you see that box, you'd be like, man, if I just check that box, they're not going to take any taxes out of my check. That will help me out. And then they check it. And then they get used to the money, and then they trap themselves. It's a trap. You trap yourself. Now, I'm not saying the IRS is trapping you. It's a trap for you to trap yourself. You already know tax evasion is illegal. So whatever. Thank you, everyone. I mean, you guys got some good questions, man. Great questions, man. I appreciate you guys all. Right. And we're going to go 2 hours, man. We can't go 3 hours today. OK, I got to cut these videos down a couple of hours. I know you guys love it, man. I appreciate it, especially Q&A Sundays. Thank you. If you guys are just now coming into the room, coming into the channel, please do not forget to hit subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Today is Q&A Sundays. This is a place where you can ask about any personal finance question you wish, anything. I will have a mathematical answer for you. I promise. I promise. Life for a Business became free 3 years ago until I started learning about finances on YouTube. A lot of great info on YouTube. I follow Ramsey too. I also have some stock people. Okay, cool. Now, I want you guys to see what he's saying to me, okay? See what he's saying to me? He's free. So the words the things he's saying to me about investing I'm listening to him because he's financially free. He speaks the language of debt free. So financial advice, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention, Life for a Business. Why? Because he's financially free. He's not going to say anything. He's not going to say things to me that don't make financial sense, that don't make mathematical sense. So he will have my attention. Okay, what are you doing, Life for a Business? Oh, I'm investing in this and that and this and that, because I know he's investing in this and that and this and that with real money, not borrowed money. And even that's different. If he's borrowing money on the business side, I will listen to that too. Because when you're in business and you're borrowing money on the business side of things, that's leverage. Okay. I don't talk about that much, especially people in debt, because they hear rich people talk using debt to make money. They think rich people are talking to them. They're not talking to you. They're not talking to people that are in debt to borrow money to buy stuff. They're not talking to you. I promise you, they're not. I know it sounds like it, but they're not. If you're in debt and you listen to a rich person talking about using debt to like Robert Kiyosaki, I can understand what he's saying. He's borrowing money on his business side to leverage whatever he's leveraging. I understand what he's saying. He's not saying he's borrowing money personally to use it again. He's not doing that. I promise you, he's not doing that. Thank you, Life for a Business. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And congratulations too. Congratulations, man. From a fellow debt-free person, congratulations, because I know what that means and I know what it took to be free. Congratulations. Welcome. Any other questions, man? Any other questions? Any other questions? Man, SMD family. Thank you, Nicer, for coming up with that name, Nicer. Thank you very much. The SMD family, Savings Minus Debt family. And check it out. This is what I'm coming up with, you guys. I'm coming up with I'm gonna come up with some t-shirts, okay? Let me download this. 1 second, you guys, okay? 1 second. Come on, geez, this is slow. One second here. Man, when you're streaming, boy, it's slow. Okay. All right. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make up some t-shirts, okay? And this is what I'm gonna do. All right, and it's gonna be different. Let me share this real quick here. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, 1 second here, you guys. All right, so this is what I'm thinking, okay? This is what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking this. I'm thinking, so shoot, move that. All right, so on the front of the shirt, it's gonna be the top part, Google, right there, Google. Hashtag SavingsMinusDebt, same colors, all the same colors, right? So when I'm walking towards a person, they're gonna see Google this, and when they Google hashtag SavingsMinusDebt, I'm the only one that's gonna come up in that search. Okay, I'm the only one that's gonna come up in that search. But on the back of the shirt, it's gonna have different sayings for. Here's one of the sayings: equals your money in real life. So when I walk past the person, they're gonna see the back of the shirt that says this: equal. SavingsMinusDebt. They're going to say SavingsMinusDebt. They're going to say it out loud to themselves, and they're going to see Google. They're going to search for it, okay? And then when they say SavingsMinusDebt and they see the back equals your money in real life, they're going to be like, what? And then they're going to start adding up in their head. And then each shirt is going to have different sayings on the back: equals your money in real life, or equals your retirement, equals how much you have for a car, equals how much you have for a house. It's going to be different slogans, different ones on each back of the back of the shirt. It's just going to make people think and wonder, what does that mean? And then it's going to force them to Google it. See what I'm saying? That's going to be amazing. See what I'm saying? They're going to see that, walk up and be like, Google this. Google that. And again, as soon as they put in hashtag SavingsMinusDebt, I'm going to be the only one that's going to pop up on that search. And then when I walk past them, they're going to be like, equals the money I have for a house, equals the money I have for a car, equals the money I have in retirement, equals I can go on forever. It equals, see what I'm saying? SavingsMinusDebt equals anything I say it equals. And everybody's calculator app will match it. See what I'm saying? Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Wayne. I came up with that. Let me tell you guys something. When you find your passion, you guys, I promise you, this is how you will know when you find your passion. When other people see your vision. Other people will see your vision. And then they will tell you, dang, Lonnell, I like that. And then they start giving you ideas. Same with Nicer. Nicer came up with the SMD family. When other people see your vision, it just connects. It just flows. When I come up, it's just going to be a plain white tee, okay? That on the front and whatever different sayings on the back, making people think. Nicer says those tees will sell that fire. That's a fire logo. Exactly. They will see that color. And I'm doing Google a favor. I'm telling everybody to use the Google browser. So they're probably not going to have a problem with me putting Google on the front. They'd be like, oh, okay, cool. He's telling everybody to use our browser. Cool. And he's doing that. He's doing us a favor for free. He's advertising our browser for free. Sure am. Reality of Fitness says, I had to buy groceries, so unfortunately I have been in and out. I shall definitely replay this stream. Hey, no problem, Reality. Hey man, when you can. I know they be long. Okay, a lot of people can't sit for 2-3 hours looking at watching the stream, but the lives are awesome. No, I do like the lives. Everybody like interacting. Wayne Omega says your YouTube videos will show up. Exactly. That's it. They show right up. You guys check it out. Open up a Google browser and put in hashtag SavingsMinusDebt, one word. See, and even in this logo, check it out. Let me show you guys this. See where even with savings minus debt, savings means green, like positive money. The black, of course, is just the minus, and the black is the hashtag. But debt means your finances are in the red. That's why debt is in the red. The color alone will catch people. The whole saying will catch people, and they see it and like, what the hell does that mean? And they're going to naturally look on the back of my shirt. They're going to naturally say, okay, let me see. He must have something on the back of his shirt because that doesn't make any sense on the front. And then they're going to put the two together and they're going to be like, oh, yes, oh. Reality of Fitness says, hey, please support the channel, Savings Minus Debt family, and smash that like button. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. And now what I'm gonna do, and this is, I'm starting this right away. So I got to find some t-shirt making place online and say, this is what I want. This is what I need. I'm gonna start out with a few shirts. So I'll probably start out with like larges and extra large because most of those will probably sell, and then later on, I'll probably get into women's t-shirts and men's t-shirts. But right now I'm gonna just start out with t-shirts just to see how it sells. I think they're going to sell like hotcakes, honestly. I think they're going to sell like hotcakes. And then on the bottom, of course, I'm going to have SMD family. Be part of the SMD family. I'm still designing it, but it's just plain and straightforward. Sort of like you guys, like when you open up the Google browser, you see how it's just plain? It's just Google and the bar. I've always loved that about Google. It's just straight, empty. I go to it. None of this advertising stuff flashing all over the place like Yahoo browsers and stuff like that. It's just Google, the bar, and that's it. I like plain and simple. That's how the white t-shirts will look. I'm telling you guys, I see the vision. This is what you'll see once you're financially free. Once you remove all the debt blinds you. You can't see stuff. Once you remove the debt blinders, you're going to be able to see everything I'm seeing, and your passion will come to you. I promise you. Thank you, Nicer. Simple and stylish. Exactly. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too. Just one statement on the front. The statement on the front will be on every shirt, and then there'll be a different statement on the back. I'll let people choose what they want to choose, and then and people will ask questions. Hey, even if people that buy the shirt, I guarantee you there's going to be people asking you about it. Hey, what's up with that shirt? What's that mean? Hey, just go check it out. Google it, and they'll see all the videos and click on play and start watching. Period. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please. It's just, it came to me. That idea came to me about earlier this week. I was like, man, that's just plain, simple. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to cost to have the shirt's going to be a little bit more because of the colors, but the colors are going to be very important. Because everybody naturally knows the Google colors. As soon as they see the colors, they automatically know it's Google. Okay, Google did an awesome job with that. But I'm adding my own colors in my name to match it, and then on the back, boom, it's gonna be crazy, man. And I'm telling you, I owe it all to you guys. I owe it all to you guys believing in what I'm saying. Believing what I'm saying is really just simple math. That's it. Anybody can do this. I want anybody listening to me. I want you guys to understand. I'm not saying anything fancy. I'm not some financial guru. I'm not. I remember, check this out. I remember, what's that fighter name? That UFC fighter he's a UFC fighter, and then he fought gosh, I'm not a sports fan, but he fought, what's the name? The black boxer, top boxer. And he said before he did it, before he even did any of that, he said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch out a UFC fight, and then I'm going to fight the top #1 boxer or whatever. I forgot his name. You guys probably know. And then he fought him, and he did it. And I know a lot of people are like, how did he know that? You just know that. I will be big as Dave Ramsey. I'm not in competition with him. I'm saying I will be big as him. I will help millions of people see this vision. You're probably thinking, how do you know that? Because I know that. How do I know that? People are already telling me. People are already telling me they see the same vision as I. That's how you know. That's how you know. Any other questions, you guys? We're going to cut this off at 2 hours. You got 10 minutes to throw in your questions. If you're new to my channel, don't be afraid. You can say anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is the safe zone. This is the SMD family. Okay? This is where we make sure that you don't get insulted by or made to feel dumb for asking a financial question. Okay? I have a t-shirt printing partner here in Bartlett, Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, thank you, sir. Hey, Reality Fitness, shoot me an email, okay? Because I'm gonna be getting on this quick, and I don't really know how all that works, so I'm gonna need you guys' help to walk me through the process. I know what I'm gonna put on the shirts. I already had that down, but send me some information so I can. I want to go through you. All right, so you guys can walk me through the process, okay? And send me the information with your phone number so we can talk. All right. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. Because I'm looking to do this quick. I'm going to start out with just a few shirts with a few different sayings on the back. All the front of the shirts is going to be the same. Few different sayings on the back. And then we're going to go from there. And then I'll offer these for sale. And then we're going to go from there. Because I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get these shirts made. I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Reality of Fitness. Yep, just like Nicer said. That's what's up. Exactly. I might even put in SMD Family, created by Nicer. All right, you guys, we got about 8 minutes. Any other questions? Any other questions? Because I'm going to cut this off at 2 hours, okay? How many of you guys like this Q&A Sunday? Let me know. How many of you guys like this Q&A Sunday? Q&A Sundays. Because I'm going to keep it going. If you guys enjoy it, hey, that's what I'm going to do. Invite your friends, family, let them know, hey, you know what? You having financial problem? Hey, man, jump in this Q&A Sunday, man. LJ will answer your question. Mathematically, of course. Let me know how you like it. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. You know what? I'm trying to reach out to as many people as I can. Now, again, if you want that free 30-minute consultation, okay, you got to email me. Send a date and time that works best for you. I'll work around your schedule. Okay. I will work around your schedule. It doesn't matter. This is my passion. I will work around your schedule. Send a date, time, and your phone number and a brief overview of your financial situation. Now, listen, you don't have to get your credit reports. You don't have to do none of that. I just want you to tell me in your own words, hey, check it out. I got this. I got a few credit cards. Nothing. You don't even have to go extravagant. Just say, yeah, I got car payments. Yeah, I filed bankruptcy, or I'm in chapter 13, or I did this. Just brief overview. I just kind of want to know where you're at. And then that's it. And then we just go from there. Okay. Yeah. Quentin, new time, 10 a.m. start time, sir. Yes. 1 o'clock was too late. That was getting into the rest of my day. That was really getting into the rest of my day. So I had to, it's early enough for the East Coast people before all the football games and all this other stuff's happening. And it's really early for the West Coast people before really anything starts. But so this is like a good time for people to jump in. Okay. East Coast and West Coast. I see you, Lemon for Life, need coffee mugs and pens too. Hey, it's going to expand into that. That's what it's going to expand into. It's baby steps. Let me say it. For you guys listening, I keep forgetting this because sometimes some people listen to it in their car. Lemon for Life says need coffee mugs and pens too. Those items people always use. Yes. And for those guys listening, Quentin asks, is 10 a.m. the new start time for Q&A Sundays? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Reality of Fitness says the Q&A streams are awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I love it, man. I look forward. Hey, when I come to talk to you guys online, I look forward to this. I really do. I look forward to speaking with you guys. Hey, don't forget, when you hit that reminder button, make sure you choose all, okay? Because I know you got 2 choices. I forgot what the other one is, but choose all so you guys don't miss when I come online, okay? All right, you guys got 5 minutes. Any other questions? Any other questions? If you're new to my channel, now's the time to ask. Now, if your question runs over, great. But if you ask the question, as long as you ask the question before the 4 minutes are up right now, okay? Before the 4 minutes are up, I will more than happy be glad to ask or answer. Oh, Nicer said, my phone battery is strong this time. My phone may be old, dropped it. My phone may be old, dropped it. Don't know how many times, but no cracked screen. Dropped it in the water a few times. Everything still works. This phone is tough. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if I drop my Note 8, I'm going to be crying. I already dropped it once and bust the screen, but I just went to a phone repair place and they just fixed the screen. I wasn't going to get a new phone. I just say, hey, and no, I don't have insurance on my phone. You can just pay for it. It's not a insurance. Phone insurance is a scam, a legal scam. Okay. When I say scam, I'm not saying scam like, oh, they're illegal doing that. No, I'm just saying it's a waste of money. Okay. You don't need that. Limit for Life says Q&A is the best. Thank you, Limit for Life. Appreciate it. All right. Nicer says, laughing my ass off at reality. Ha. Yeah. She did, though, reality. She did. She came up with the age, SMD family. I like that. I really did like that. I really do like that. All right, we got 3 minutes. Any other questions before we get out of here? Any other questions? I thank you guys all. I thank you all for the donations. Don't be afraid to reach out to me for that free 30-minute consultation. This is the safe zone. And I want you guys to understand, when you do that, that 30 minutes is yours. I don't want you to feel like you're being rushed off, like you're being sold something. That 30 minutes is yours. Use it. Okay? I want to hear everything. That's the only way I'm going to be able to help you, if you tell me everything during that 30 minutes. Okay? And I will say, this plan works for you. This plan works for you. This plan. Now, the third plan is more for people that are financially free. And now they're like, what do I do now? How do I go through the emotional? The third one is really a lot of emotional pieces that you're going to go through, because again, once you're out of the debt matrix, you're going to go through some phases. You're going to be angry about some things because it's going to be right in your face. You're going to realize everything has been in your face the whole entire time, and you're going to be angry. You're going to be angry, and then you're going to hear the people around you still speaking debt. You're going to be like, will you shut up? You're complaining every day. I have to answer for you. Do you want the answer so you can stop complaining? They're going to say no, and then you're going to get angry, or you're going to jump out there and say, hey, check it out. I just found out how to be financially free. And then you're going to be like, and then they're not going to use any of it. And then you're going to be mad because they didn't do what you said. We talked through all that. That's why there's a year of phone calls with that last package because you're going to have a lot to talk about. I promise you. Quentin says, same here. I never had insurance on my phone. When it breaks, I just buy a new one. Exactly. Insurance, it's just a scam. It's just a money-making business. Let me stop saying scam because that's my feelings on it, okay? Let me not say feelings when I tell you guys not to. That's just a money-making business. Free money. That's free money. Because even those insurances for your phone, they come with deductibles. Deductibles. So what if you're paying on your insurance, your phone insurance for like 3 years, and you break it once, and then you got a deductible? Hell no, I'm not doing any of that. Reality Fitness says, how do you feel about me financing the 20-inch rims on my old school box Chevy? So when I stop the rims, they keep spinning. Hey, Reality Fitness, check it out. I did the same thing. I financed some Daytons. You know what Daytons are, Reality Fitness? Yes, I financed some Daytons. Them bad boys was $1,600 without the tires. That did not include the tires. Some Daytons. Oh, I had to have some Daytons back in the day. I wasn't nobody if I didn't have some Daytons. Oh my God, I can't believe. Thanks, Reality Fitness, for bringing that to the forefront of my brain. I financed them, and I had not a clue of the interest rate. Didn't even know what the interest rate was. Didn't even know. All I know, I was looking cool. I had a drop top Impala back in the day, okay? Candy apple red, Dayton's on it. I'm a drop top Impala with finance rims on it. That means I couldn't afford the car either. But hey, whatever. I'm sure the people financing the rims, they were laughing all the way to the bank. Oh, this dude, man, he's about to finance some rims. He has no idea what he's doing. Nope, it's just business. Is it like that now? Limit for Life, is it like that now? What did you ask me? Are you talking to me? I'm not sure if you're talking to me, Limit for Life. Exactly. Rolling on dubs, Nicer. You're right. My apologies, sir. Yeah, thank you for bringing up old memories. All that money spending on some rims on the road that wasn't even worth the money that I spent on it. Oh, shoot. I tell you, man. Hey, but those painful memories are important. You're right. Hey, Wayne, when you get on the business side, you're going to welcome all the people in the debt matrix. Because you got to remember, remove your feelings. And this is how you remove your feelings when you're selling. It's all a choice. They're choosing to stay there. They're choosing not to trust math. It's a choice. That helps you remove your feelings from the equation. Oh yeah, I remember all that. Limit for Life. I remember all those. I remember those rims, low profile tires. I remember all that, and they were expensive. But I had to have them. I wasn't nobody without them. Nicer. You're right. That's straight West Coast. I'm from Seattle. That is straight West Coast. Believe that. When I came down to Texas, check it out. I know this is off the subject. I got family in Texas, right? They have these rims, these things that they stick out so far. And you guys help me with that. I know this is Southern style, okay? This is down south type of rims. I don't know what they're called, but they poke out really far, like they're taking up the whole damn lane, right? And I saw those on the road the first time. I was like, what are those? Why are they sticking out so far? But those rims are expensive. I don't know the exact name for those rims, but these things stick out so far. It kind of remind me of Grease Lightning, where we had that spinning thing that cut up the dude's car on the side. Oh my God. Oh my God. Reality Fitness says, hey sir, how do you feel about me financing my Comcast bill with balloon payments every 2 weeks so that I get the unlimited sport? They do that, Reality? They do that? Okay, hold up, Reality Fitness. Comcast allows you to finance a sports package and pay-per-view? Holy, they are killing the game. Hey, check it out, Reality Fitness. This is why Comcast, Xfinity, whatever, they got into the cell phone business. If you notice, they're in the cell phone business now because they know if they get you wrapped up in their cell phone service, guess what? You are not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. They know, they understand the game. That's why they got into the cell phone business. You'll wrap it up. You'll wrap the cell phone up in your bill. Hey, just add the cell phone to your bill with your cable and your internet, and then you can just do this and that and this and that. And then people go, oh, really? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, they got you. Now you ain't going nowhere. Thank you. Hey, you can do this all without a contract. It's an unwritten contract. You try to leave now, that phone is going to be a paperweight. That phone's going to be no good. You try to skip out on that, baby. Wayne says, I'm pretty sure y'all see the motor in my profile pic. I like that motor. I didn't really pay attention to it. That motor looks sweet. Man. Is that what you do? Did you buy that, or are you a motor person, Wayne? Because sooner or later I'm gonna need a new engine in my bad boy, and I need a person that knows about engines. Because this is my truck, Wayne. $1995 GMC Yukon. That's my 1995 GMC Yukon. The engine's good though, but I just like to be prepared. So when it's time to go, I want a brand new engine in it. Brand new. How much that run you, Wayne? How much that run you? Did they put it in and everything for you? Oh, okay. Okay, Reality Fitness. All right, man. You be throwing those up there. Hey, you know what's so funny, Reality Fitness? You say that as a joke, but you know it's real. It's real. It is real. That's why I'm just double checking. Okay. All right. You better be kidding. Okay, Wayne says he bought it. Man, that looks clean. That looks really, really clean. Limit for Life says, I'm surrounded by debt talk to the point it gives me anxiety now. Debt talk is toxicity. You was not lying. Exactly. You were not lying. Exactly. Limit for Life. You're exactly right. It happens because you know what it is? This is why it stands out now, Limit for Life, because you speak debt free now. So now when you hear debt talk, you be like, you're going to realize, dang, have people talked like this for most of my life? Yes. But at the time when you're in debt, you believe it's normal. When you get out of the debt matrix, you're more like, oh my God, will you shut up? I mean, you can't say that because you won't have no friends and family. You know what I do? I walk away. I leave the conversation. But the more and more people know what I do, they don't talk about bills and debt around me. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. That's the funny part. They know what I do, and they just don't take. Like, I got close friends, okay? We don't talk about what I do. Know why? Because they're in a debt matrix, and they don't want to hear it. And check it out. These are my close friends that know I love them, and they don't want to hear it. So you know how strong is it for a person that doesn't love me or care about me or even know about me? They're really not trying to hear me. These are people, these are family members I love. We don't talk about what I do because they're in the debt matrix and they don't want to come out. They don't want to do what it takes to come out. Whatever. We just don't talk about it. Crazy. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne says, nice truck. Thank you, sir. Quentin says, DirecTV allowed people to get the NFL Sunday ticket. This season, it is about $500. Oh, man, are you guys paying attention to this? When you get out of debt and start your own business, you better keep track of these big companies. You see what they're doing? Okay, you guys pay close attention to what they're doing. Just in these 2 hours, $500 to watch some TV. Cell phones are becoming so expensive, nobody will be able to afford to pay. The majority of the people, not nobody, the majority of the people cannot afford. They barely have $500 in their account. You think they're going to spend $1,500 on a phone? That's not going to happen. They're going to finance them. And then guess what? Right now, as you guys can see right now, financing the phones have become a normal thing. Have you noticed that? People don't think it's a big deal to finance a freaking phone. They're pricing them that high. So, hey, we're getting rid of contracts. Yeah, you ain't got a contract. No, yeah, you're right. You ain't got a contract, but you can't use that phone until you pay it off. Say like you decide, hey, I can't afford it. Something happens in your life that you lost your job. You can't. Sorry, that phone's a paperweight. Can't even sell it. You can sell it for parts, and then you're going to owe whatever you owe. Plus, it's going to go in collections. You see how this is what they do. This is how business is created. The system is lovely, as long as you leave your feelings out of it. You either become on the bad side of the system or the good side of the system. It's totally up to you. The money making side of the system, the money generating side of the system, or the money making generation that you're spending, consumer side or the business side. Take your feelings out of it. If it's good or bad, doesn't make. Sit down with SMD. You down with SMD t-shirt logo? Yeah, I like that. Nicer. I mean, I gotta, you know what? I gotta find a good logo maker to make a SMD cool logo. Because I know there's some places that I can submit and say, I forgot the website, but I can submit this and say, this is what I want as a logo, SMD, and then I want you to make me a cool logo. So I'm gonna submit that SMD because I want that on my shirts. Thank you again, Nicer. Appreciate it. Quentin, when you ready for a new engine, just get it rebuilt. Yeah, I guess you can do it. Yeah. It's not, I mean, Quentin, it's not even ready for an engine now, but it will soon. I just want to be ready ahead of time. And okay, tell me this, Quentin. What would be the difference between a brand new engine and a rebuilt? I mean, I logically understand the difference, but would a brand new engine last longer than a rebuilt engine? Because I don't know. I'm asking that question. Leroy says, hey, LJ, what's up, Leroy? Appreciate it. Nicer says, yeah, like the OPP song from Naughty by Nature. Naughty. Leroy says, SMD family, good day. Welcome. Welcome, Leroy. You caught it at the end of things, though. We're a little over 2 hours. I already said 2 hours. I guess we're going to go 2:30. Okay, I'm doing this for you guys, okay? I know, you see, it's so funny. You'll see people come in. I've seen a couple comments on my last my video of Omi, right? People come in and comment 3 hours. Oh my God. I want you to pay close attention to what they're saying, okay? They come into the video and they say this, oh man, this is a 3 hours waste of time. I'm like, so did you watch it for 3 hours? If you watched it for 3 hours, it obviously wasn't a waste of time. Right? Or when they come in and say this video is 3 hours, so instead of just seeing that it was 3 hours and just leaving, you had to leave a comment to tell me that the video was 3 hours, even though I already know it's 3 hours. So, but you had to tell me that it was 3 hours. That doesn't even make any sense. You see what I'm saying? People say things they don't even know what they're saying. Okay. So now that he leaves a comment, they're going to say, his friends are going to say, what's that? Oh, that's so-and-so. Let me go see what he's talking about. Then they're going to come over and see, why is this video 3 hours? And then they're going to watch. See what I'm saying? It all good, bad. As long as they're not rude, I'm leaving all those comments up there. As long as you're not cussing people out, I'm leaving them all up there. Believe that. Leroy says it depends on the mechanic rebuilding the engine. Yeah, you're right. But I plan on this, Leroy. I'm planning on keeping that truck. I don't care how much money I have. I'm keeping my truck. So I'm just going to throw a brand new engine in it. Brand new. And it's going to last another 300,000 miles. That's what it's going to do, period. When you're financially free, not saying, I mean, it's your choice. I mean, I get it. Hey, you want to rebuild, whatever. It's going to be cheaper rebuilt. I'm getting brand new. Leroy says, it's my weekend off, so I'm in Brooklyn, New York. We'll catch the replay after. Cool, Leroy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you for Hey, man, let me tell you something, Leroy. Thank you for catching the show, period. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to even push play. Ooh, see that, Ron? Thank you for taking the time out of your day to push play. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it's like a new engine with new pistons and rods. Okay. All right. I mean, this engine, it says on the odometer, it says 260,000, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't feel like 260,000 unless the person before me took very good care of this engine. It doesn't feel like 260,000. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I just drove with 200-some thousand on it, Quentin. I just drove from Seattle, Washington to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's 3,000 miles. Not a problem. No, I didn't have any problem. And that was pulling a U-Haul trailer on the back. Pulling a U-Haul trailer. So what I did, I grew up in Seattle all my life. I sold all my stuff, put the remainder of my stuff into a U-Haul trailer in the back, hooked it up to my truck, drove down to South Carolina. Me and my woman made a trip of it. We stopped. We slept at night. We just didn't drive through. We slept at night so we could see everything during the day, right? Slept at night, hit the road early in the morning, drive all day so we can see, stop, take pictures, blah, blah, blah. Because you can't see. You driving that far, when it's dark, it's dark. You ain't seeing nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, I figured that on a rebuild engine, you're getting new head gaskets. They probably have to, make sure they're even, shave the, smooth out the heads. They might be warped or whatever for over time. But I'm just thinking, I'm just gonna get a brand new engine. I really am. I'm just gonna get a brand new. Mic drop. Boom. Reality of Fitness says bars nicer. Wayne says it'll go over 300,000. Yeah, I think the engine I have in right now, it's gonna go over 3,000. Matter of fact, I got to go get the oil change. I'll probably get that done today, and just have it done. I do it when I was at home, I changed my oil myself because I loved it. I don't really have a garage here, so I just go to the place. But when I was at home, I love working on my truck. It was like meditation for me. I put on some music, change the oil, do all the things I can do because I'm not a mechanic at all. I'm not a mechanic. So Hyphy says replacement used engines are a safer bet. Rebuilds require OEM parts and GM specialists to rebuild the motor to exact specs. Rebuilds by regular mechanic shops don't last that long. Okay. All right. See, a little bit more information. Because you're right. When I walk into a shop and ask for a rebuild engine, I don't know those kind of questions. Hey, are you using OEM parts? Are you using by specs by GM? I don't know any of that. I'm assuming when I get a brand new engine, it will be that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to buy it from a reputable shop that has their name to be backed up behind it, because somebody that has built their business and put their name on the business, they're not going to be sending out bad stuff. They're not going to, this day and age for the internet, anybody can throw up a bad review. Because that lets me know. Let me tell you guys something. This is what happened to me. I'm going to tell you something. What happened to me down here in Myrtle Beach? Okay, Myrtle Beach Ford. Okay, I want to make sure this is clear. Myrtle Beach Ford. Okay, my girlfriend has a 2012 Ford Fiesta. Or is it Fiesta? Ford Focus, right? Now, there was water leaking from under the car, okay? And I knew it was just a hose or something. It was something, okay? It was water obviously leaking, okay? That was the only problem. I'm like, okay, I don't want to fix it. I'm going to go to the dealership. I know they're going to charge me more than normal, okay? But they're a big multi-million-dollar dealership. They're going to do the job right the first time with guarantees, right? That's all I want. I just want guarantees. Okay, this is that. Anything goes bad, I bring it back, right? So first thing, I'm making an appointment with Myrtle Beach Ford, okay? Myrtle Beach Ford, and I'm making an appointment, right, at the main building. So I get there, and once I get there, they say, hey, okay, yeah, you got to bring your car over to this other building, and it was called Myrtle Beach some kind of quick lane lube service that they're together, right? Now, I thought that was weird. I was like, I take my car over there. I said, these guys with you? They were like, yeah, they work with us. I was like, cool. I go over there. All right. So pull it in. Hey, this is the problem. This is the water. Okay, cool. We'll look at it. And then all of a sudden, they call me, tell me the cost of what's going to, fix the hose. And it was more than normal, more than it should be, because but I already knew that because I was going to a dealership, right? That's like, cool. And I said, okay, cool, fix it. And then all of a sudden they go, oh yeah, by the way, your fans on your radiator, they don't work. I said, you mean the fans that keep my water engine cool, right? Because my engine will burn up. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. That's weird. There was never a problem with these fans before, but now there is? I said, I said, no, just fix what I asked you guys to fix, and I'll be there to pick it up. They were like, sir, you can't drive your car. Your car will overheat and burn up your engine. I said, okay, don't worry about it. I'll talk to you when I get there. So I get there, and I said, so the fans don't work? They was like, no, they don't work. I was like, I said, where's the tech guy that worked on it? Can I speak to him? Oh, he just went to lunch. I said, Now I'm financially free, okay, you guys? I'm financially free, so things are different. I don't have a job. I have time to look into this stuff. But what it means, this is what I'm saying. That didn't make sense to me. I've been driving this car for weeks, and now the fan doesn't work. I said, cool, all right. I said, tell you what, let's just pull it. You guys fix that part. Here's the money. Cool. Pull it out in there. I'm going to have a tow truck come and get her. Right. So they really didn't think nothing of it. They thought, okay, this guy's full of crap or whatever. Right. And then all of a sudden the tow truck pulls up, and guess who comes out? The tech guy that worked on my car. Hey, man. Now, mind you, the truck came about an hour later. Okay. So he probably was back for lunch. I don't know if he was at lunch or really was. It didn't matter. He comes out. He said, hey, what's up? I said, hey, yeah, I'm getting my car towed. Yeah, they said the fans don't work. Oh, I didn't say you couldn't drive the car. I was like, what? They're telling me something. They're reaffirming my situation, reaffirming my thoughts, right? I say, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm going to take it from this dealership to the Ford dealership in Conway, South Carolina, in Conway. Okay. So I get it. Now, mind you, I already have AAA. I have AAA, best worth every dollar. Okay. Because I have an older vehicle. I could tow over 100 miles on what I pay for AAA. So they come pick it up. Guess what the tow truck driver says to me when he pulls up? Hey, what's going on, sir? I say, hey, yeah, this company is not, they sound funny to me. He said, yeah, I know. I've been here a few times. That's what I've heard. I was like, what? So I take it over to Conway Ford. I say, hey, check it out. I came from Myrtle Beach Ford. They said my fans don't work. Can you check? Guess what Conway Ford? They found nothing wrong. Now, I made sure I went to another reputable dealership, another Ford dealership, and they told me nothing's wrong, gave me the paper. I was like, what? Okay, cool. But remember, I don't mix my feelings in with business. So this is what I did. The next day, I came back to Myrtle Beach Ford. And I said, hey, can I speak to the manager? Yeah. Hey, check it out. I took my car to Ford in Conway, and they said nothing's wrong with my fans. Here's the paperwork. Look. You know what the manager said to me? Oh, sorry. I said, what do you mean, sorry? I said, what do you mean? He said, what do you want us to do about it? I said, I want my whole job for free. They say, we ain't doing that. I was like, now I'm not mad. Remember, I'm just amazed. I'm like, this is not even a discussion. I'm showing you proof from another dealership. What are you even arguing with me about? Is something wrong with your machine? Maybe this is something for you to identify, that maybe something's wrong with your machines or the tech that's worked on the car. I said, so here's I said, I want something. You guys just wasted my time, because if I didn't check, you guys were going to charge me an additional $500 to fix something that wasn't even needed to be fixed. And he's like, sorry, the managers were starting to get upset. I was like, hey, sir, I said, I don't know why you're getting upset. Am I saying something that's wrong? You're confusing me. I'm showing you proof that something you did that, right? I said, okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to go talk to the manager at the main building. So I go up there to the main building. I said, hey, check it out. This is what happened with these guys. First, I said, do those guys represent you guys' company? He's like, yes. I said, this is what happened. Here's the situation. What you going to do for me about it? What you going to do for me? Sorry, nothing. Here, call this number for Ford support or Ford something or whatever. I was like, what? I said, let me make sure. And I'm laughing to the guy at the main manager bill. I said, hey, excuse me for laughing, but this doesn't make sense to me. That business misdiagnosed my car. They would have charged me $500 to fix something that didn't need to be fixed. I went to another Ford dealership. Here's the proof that nothing was wrong with it. What are you going to do for me about it? Nothing. I said, okay. I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up on YouTube, and I made a video about it, you guys. I made a video about it. I'm going to get up on YouTube, and I'm going to make a video about my service with you guys, and you guys are going to tell your customers with proof. I'm going to show them receipts so they understand that I'm not just making this up. I'm not another angry customer that didn't get this. I'm going to say, here's the proof. Look, this is Myrtle Beach Ford misdiagnosed my car. Look, here's the receipt. And then Conway Ford said there's nothing wrong with my car. Here's that receipt. So Myrtle Beach Ford lied to me, and they tried to rip me off, and they decided they were not going to do anything about it and said, F you. We don't care what you said. I said to myself, this is what I said. The person at the counter is not the owner. You must remember that. The person you're interacting with is not the owner of the company. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to make a video and let it float out there in internet land. One day, the owner's going to see that. The owner's going to say, what the hell is this? Because it's going to float out there forever. I got it. I got the title right in the name. Myrtle Beach Ford, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach Ford. That's it, because it really didn't cost me nothing. So instead of, hey, I'm going to take you to court and this and that, I'll let it float out in internet land. Crazy. When you're financially free, you see the people even try to rip you off. You don't allow that. You don't allow that. You have the time to take care of that. Hey, sir, you didn't lose anything. This is what they said to me. Sir, you didn't lose anything. I said, yes, I did. They said, what? I said, my time. If you guys didn't misdiagnose my car, I could have saved myself a few hours from calling the tow truck, bring it over there, talk to the person at the other. Conway Ford didn't diagnose my car for free. I had to pay for them to diagnose my car, to tell me something tell me there was nothing wrong with my car. I come back to you to show you the problem. You say, we don't care? Sorry. Wayne says, my motor came from a wreck 2004 Tahoe. It's LS swapped into a 78 Omega Oldsmobile. I bought 3 of these trucks for $3K, sold one for $1,200 and gave one to my mechanic as part of. That's cool, man. That's what I'm talking about. Raceway Ford pulled that too. Exactly, man. Let me tell you something, J Cash. Now, again, when you confront people, you know what? I need to find that video so you guys can see it, okay? Because it's in my list. It's on my, if you go down my list of videos, when you guys search, just type in like Myrtle Beach Ford or something, it'll pop up so you guys can just watch it. Go through my list of videos, it's in there, okay? And I've already had a couple people call me and tell me that even that video helped them with their situation. When you J-Cash, when you see, if that happens to you, try not to involve your feelings. Just go, this person at the desk is not the owner of this company, okay? Make sure you keep it professional and you get paperwork, you get receipts, things that can be shown. So just in case if it decides to go to court, you just walk into court. You don't even need a lawyer. You just walk and say, hey, here's the receipts. This is what happened. Here you go. Well, okay. Nicer says another dope live stream. Phone battery low, so I'm gonna go make something to eat. Have a marvelous day, SMD fam. Thank you. Hey, Nicer, I noticed you put the plus at the end. What's up with the plus? Do I need to put the plus? What does it represent? What does the plus represent? SMD fam plus. What's that mean? Tell me what that means. Leroy says, hey, the Reality Fitness, blessed day to you. Wayne Omega says bad Yelp review, etc. Exactly. Nicer says I'm gonna look up their FB page and put your video on it. Thank you, man. Hey, Nicer. They do have a Facebook page too. Leroy says dealerships don't care about your feeling. It's all about the money. Exactly. Not Leroy. You said the key name. You said the key word. Feelings. Never involve your feelings with business. That's why I talked to the manager. I was like, this is funny. I was telling him, I said, dude, this is funny. First of all, it's not even my car, it's my girlfriend's car. And I said, second of all, you guys have no idea who. I said, this is what I said to the manager at the main building. I said, sir, you have no idea who I am, do you? You haven't. And I'm not saying that, hey, I'm Lonnell, I'm LJ, I'm this, that. I'm just saying in general, he has no idea who I am. I could be the owner of an even bigger company or a part owner of the Ford. They have no, they're just doing. I'm like, I told him, I said, I'm your customer. This is exactly what I said to him. I'm your customer. I'm showing you that there is a obvious problem. This is not a guess. This is obvious. Here's the proof. And you're still not going to do anything about it? No. Why would I ever buy a car from you? I would never buy a car from you. I would never trust anything that said Myrtle Beach Ford on it because they own several Ford dealerships, Lincoln, Mazda. They own, but they put up under the umbrella of Myrtle Beach Ford. Myrtle Beach Ford in South Carolina. They have several deals. I would never buy a car from any of their dealerships. If this is how they treat their customers over something simple. You're making millions of dollars and you misdiagnose my car that probably cost you pennies to fix, and you're not gonna fix that problem. I would never buy anything from you ever, let alone a brand new car. Hell no. Okay, Nicer says plus sign in the ending is a positive note. Okay. Now, let me ask you something, Nicer, before you leave. You think I should put that plus sign also with the t-shirts? Should it be SMD fam, SMD family, SMD fam plus? You know, what would people attract? SMD fam more or SMD family all the way wrote all the way out? SMD fam plus? You know, what do you think that would catch the regular person seeing it? You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, look at this. 2 hours and 30 minutes. See, we always go over. Always go over. Always go over. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Here on the East Coast, it's about 12:30. We still got the rest of the day to enjoy. I'm going to wait for, see if Nicer's still on here to give me that last little piece of information. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes StreamYard, I know the StreamYard is kind of like behind a little bit. SMD Family, SMD Family Plus. Okay. All right. SMD Family. Okay. What's up, Mark? Welcome. You caught at the end. We're about to shut it down. We're 2 hours and 30 minutes in, Mark. SMD Family Plus. I like that too. SMD Family Plus. It'll make people ask what the plus is too. I like that. All right, you guys. Leroy, thank you, sir. SMD family, y'all take it easy. All right, Mark. 6% battery left. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, okay? Thank you for participating. And don't forget to check in tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. I'm going to have a guest on here, one a client / follower / subscriber, so you guys can hear. I want you guys to hear from regular people how their lives are changing, you know, just by following my channel, the words I speak, all that, okay? Tune in 5:30 tomorrow Eastern time, okay? All right, tune in. Don't worry, I'm gonna sit down some notices and I'm gonna start the broadcast, because you can start and say, hey, this broadcast is coming up at this time. So make sure you set your alerts so you'll get the alert that's going to remind you of the time that it will be broadcasting, okay? All right, SMD, what did you say, Lance? SMD stands for Service Mount Device. Check the website. Not here, Lance. It stands for SavingsMinusDebt. Okay. Service Mount Device. All right. All right. Reality of Fitness says peace and blessing to all SMD family plus. I like it. Everybody's catching on. I'm gonna go with what you guys suggest on these t-shirts. Okay. All right. Reality of Fitness. Make sure you email me, man. I need to get your phone number, man, because I'm gonna get this going. All right. And I really want. Hey, I already have 3 ideas in my head. I'm gonna start out with like 3 t-shirts. I'm going to make several of each kind. Maybe start out, because I don't know how many of sizes to buy. Is large just the standard, or is extra large the standard? I'm not sure. But all right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Appreciate you guys all. Tune in tomorrow. This is going to be awesome, man. I'm excited. This is going to be my first guest. All right. And I'm sure there's many more. Remember, email me if you want to be on the show. Let me know. Here's the email. Let me know. Okay. I will work around your schedule, and then we'll come on the time that you can. People, now remember, you guys come on and catch these kind of live broadcasts. It's not going to be a set time. I have to work with the person that's available to talk and when they can talk, because it's going to be at least 30 minutes minimum. Okay. At least 30 minutes talking to the person. Okay, you guys. All right. Nicer says that's why we got family with the SMD. Exactly. Yes, sir. I'm doing momentarily. Yes, sir. I'm doing that momentarily. Reality Fitness says. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm getting off with 2 hours and 35 minutes in. I love it just as much as you do, but I have to eat. And my girlfriend keeps looking around the corner talking about, hey, you about to end this? Yes, I'm about to end it. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. See you later.